I've been covering this league since 1987.
Can this sports writer and this sports fan share a radio show without driving each other crazy? Now, live from the Fox Sports Radio studios, here's Fox Sports Radio's Odd Couple, Rob Parker and Kelvin Washington.
Password.
Ack, dack, ack.
Enter, brother.
That's right. Come on in. Oh, my goodness gracious. The week has gone by. And no, I don't feel bad for all those Dodger fans. Did I say that? I'm sorry.
What?
With that,
You know this is all MLB's doing. They won a Game 7, son. You know that.
Okay, yeah, everything's a conspiracy. With that password, you now have full access to this very fine radio program for the next 3 hours.
Not two.
Not three. Nope.
Not four.
Thank you, LeBron.
Not
Hold on,
No
listen
matter-
how long he went.
Not
Not seven. That's what he's saying.
He
7
said-
games.
No, he said not seven. Not seven.
Shut up listening, Rob.
There you go. No matter how you listen in, Fox Sports Radio, FoxSportsRadio.com, the iHeartRadio app, SiriusXM Channel 83, and now live on YouTube.
Bam.
That's right. Say my name,
Kelvin
Rob Parker.
Yeah.
Say his name,
Kelvin Washington. Never looked at anybody that fast. Your eyes, you look like the teacher who was you threw your glasses. You went above your glass. Like, hold on, who? What?
We are indeed the odd couple, Rob Parker, Kelvin
Oh,
Washington, on this TV theme song Thursday. And guess what? You'll need our phone number because we are, without question, the most listener-friendly national sports talk show on the planet.
Ben Maller.
At least when people are still awake.
Hey, Ben looks great, by the way.
Yeah, he does.
Fox
Great.
Sports put out a little, one of the videos on him, posted something I saw the other day. Like, Ben looks great. I don't know him, which, by the way, is crazy. I don't know him.
Yeah, well, he works different hours. He's a great guy,
It's just nice to hear someone say Ben looks great and not Aaron looks great. For once, change.
That's a good point.
Yeah, Aaron looks great. I mean, Ben looks great, too.
Hey, I tell you what, you ever say Tony look great staring off in the distance like that, I'm going to know something. It's one thing to say it. You staring off in the
I'm
distance.
just saying.
Rob G, you know what it is when you start going
Saga
off.
knows it. Saga was at the Christmas party last year, right? Aaron is the greatest hostess going. She just is.
Saga here?
Saga's here. Saga, am I right? Aaron is the best. The best.
I'll tell you what, she's really cool. She's really dope. I really enjoy her company. But because you've been so excited about it, I try to like that. I'm like, no, yeah, she's all right.
She's cool.
She's
Yeah,
She's
she-
all right,
yeah.
I can't say how I really feel because Rob's already made it
All right, I'm
awkward for
sorry.
everybody.
It is beyond awkward. The minute I meet her, I'm a stutter. I'm like, how you hi.
All right, here we go. Write it down. Committed to memory, 877-99 on Fox. For you laymen, that's 877-996-6369. And if you hear feedback on the line, it's your own fault. It means only one thing.
You forgot to turn down the radio.
And if you call in here and have a problem with what we say to you, tough, because
Well, I'm talking to you the way I want to talk to you. Do you have a problem? Turn off your station.
that's right. And with that said, always remember,
The Odd Couple was filmed in front of a live audience.
Sweetie beatie. Yeah.
all right, let's go.
Let's do
Big
it.
show. Let me welcome in my co-host. He is
Kelvin Washington. My dog. What up? Happy TV theme song Thursday. You know what it is today, right? 'Cause
That's right.
Yesterday, my favorite one of all time. You were like, it is a TV terrible trash talking Thursday, Tuesday.
Yeah, it was bad. So let me ask you,
What's
did you
that?
cry yourself to sleep last night?
Nah, I didn't. You want to know the God's honest truth?
How shocked are you where they are? Seriously, because you got Blake Snell on the mound. You know what I mean? It's a crucial game. You win that, then you got to go to
Yeah.
Toronto, just win 1 out of 2, and you repeat as champs.
So
it's huge.
I can be a game off. I said 6, might be 7. I honestly, the reason why I wasn't so, like other people might have been mad, I think even other people will feel closer to me, they just look bad. They've looked bad offensively for a time that it's one of those, sitting here with you, I'm like, it shouldn't. Okay, gave up 2. Like you got the whole. Right. If you're gonna give him up now. We got the rest of the game.
It was 2 after the first 3 pitches,
right.
So you say there's still a long game to go, right?
They look those bad. I don't like the look. I told Rob G this last year when we were doing our show. The Dodgers historically the last 6-7 years have this look. Mookie, Freddie, like we're like, they don't have that. Sometimes that fight. Like if I'm going out, I'm going out. And I thought they had that with the bringing in Teoscar, Kike coming back, some of the guys who at least I'm a fight with, and I got a little concerned that they look that little beat down look. You know what I mean? Where there's something missing, and I don't like that. That worries me more than anything.
All right, and we're going to get into the Dodgers, who are now down 3-2, Game 6 into Toronto tomorrow night. Game 7, if necessary, would be on Saturday night. All right. Getting a new job can be much easier with Express Employment Professionals. That's right. With Express, you'll have a local connection on the job market. Get started at expresspros.com to find a location nearest you. That's right. It's go to www.expresspros.com. Let's welcome in the Odd Couple crew. We wouldn't be able to do this fine radio program without him. Rob G is our producer. Monsi Bolaños is at the anchor desk. She'll keep us updated throughout the show. Elijah is our social media guru. That's right.
Who?
And Sagar's in even today. We don't normally see Sagar as well when Elijah's here, but he is. And, of course, on the 1s and 2s. Mary, why you bugging? And I do want to say this real quickly. I normally don't wear white after Labor Day.
Oh, you one of them?
I am one of them. But the weather's so nice out here. It's in the 90s and it's sunny. It feels like summer. So I just said, I'll put it on one more time.
Let's fly.
So you might be in New York and going,
don't judge
weather's gray and all that, and it's almost November. He's got on a white jacket. It's awesome.
It is beautiful here. It's like concerningly hot. So
it is.
It'll cool down tomorrow, so Halloween will feel Halloweenish.
Oh, okay. So it's going to cool.
Yeah. Instead of being almost 90, upper 80s, it'll be like set high as 77.
That's
and
a big
fog.
difference. Okay.
Yeah, that is.
Can you spell it out for the next 5 days since you're doing the forecast?
You know I know the forecast. Then we're going to cool down. We'll be a few degrees past our average.
There you go.
I sit with 7 meteorologists every day.
All right. Hey, Rob G, the Dodgers are in trouble or not? Man, some people might think they're right where they want to be. Last night, they lose 6-2, and for the most part, it looked feeble.
For the most part, in the playoffs, it looked feeble. Guys, if you take away the wild card round over the Reds, where they just obliterated Cincinnati, the Dodgers have hit just .224 in the postseason. A massive drop-off from where they were, by almost 40 points from where they were in the regular season. In the World Series, they're hitting .201.
That's a .201.
Yeah. And .200 without a single extra base hit when they have runners in scoring position.
That's crazy.
The Dodgers bats have popped the Zanny and fallen asleep.
Hey, yo.
Not only that, can I give it to you? I'm here to proclaim to all Los Angeles Dodger fans and all baseball fans in Baseball America that the Dodgers are officially dead. D-E-A-D, dead. They are dead. I know people are saying, there's no way Mookie and Freddie and Ohtani's going to go out like this. They just have to win 2 games. They can win 2 games. They can turn it on and they could, start getting some hits and all that. Have you watched them? That kid, that rookie, yesterday.
He got the perfect name, last name.
Savage?
Just take out just call him Savage.
Savage.
He was savage.
Boy, 12 strikeouts. And hitters 1 through 4, 1 for 15 with 8 strikeouts. Can I tell you, Kelvin, that 3 of those 4 hitters are en route to the Hall of Fame?
Mm-hmm.
The only guy is Will Smith, the catcher.
He's had a heck of a career.
Right, but you know what I mean.
Right.
But the other 3, Ohtani, Mookie, and Freddie, are en route to the Hall of Fame. This kid made mincemeat with them.
He did.
Nobody can defend it.
They can't defend it.
But I just, if you're buying into this idea that some magical switch is going to be flipped tomorrow, Friday, and all of a sudden they're going to get 10 runs and then they're going to cruise, win the next 2 games, I don't think you've watched this series at all. Because not only, and here's the saving grace, Yamamoto has been unbelievable. Yamamoto is going to pitch a no-hitter and save the Dodgers season. Kelvin, he can hit one bad pitch tomorrow, and it might cost him. That's how fragile the Dodgers' offense is. Yamamoto gives up a 2-run bomb or a 3-run bomb. That's it in the game. An error, a walk, and somebody hits a 3-run bomb, and you say, that's it? That's all he gave up was the 1 home run. And the Dodgers might not be able to score 4 runs because they haven't been able to do it.
Look, the reality is you ain't lying. And you know me, I like to tell you when you're wrong. I like to yell at you. But you ain't wrong when you're right. And I think what has happened is the Dodgers starting pitching over the last month of the season prior to the postseason was a Sephora. Miss Mary Mac, it was a MAC counter. You know how the MAC counter get with the ladies, the makeup counter at MAC. You know how Sephora is with the ladies. It was a makeup that masked how bad their offense had been because they were so spectacular. Blake Snell was injured most of the year, got back into form. Yamamoto, who knows what his record would have been if he got some more run support. You know his throughout the season.
And there again is what I'm talking about.
And I'll give you that. So throughout the season, Yamamoto's record could have been, he might have been Cy Young.
He might have won 22 games.
And if he could get more run support. He got horrible, and the bullpen did him in so much throughout the season. Then you got Ohtani getting ready, going, and Glasnow gets back healthy. Point is, they masked the offensive woes. And one thing I've kept saying, while I picked the Dodgers, you got to at least give it to me. I kept it real. I said their offense has been terrible. They just have gotten timely hits. That's all I've said, meaning like there have been in these 2-2 games, and then they get Will Smith will hit the 1, or somebody will get a double or something, and then they'll win 3-1 or 3-2. And so I've been fully aware that the offense hadn't been great. They just gotten timely hits, which they haven't got as of recent. The reason why they're still in this thing is what you said. It's because of Yamamoto. He has been spectacular all season long, and he has to go again, and he's the guy. If there was, you could say, we're putting this entire team on your back in the whole city, it's him. He's gone complete games twice in this postseason. Might have to be thrice. And if he goes and does what he does, even if he gives up 2, you got a shot. If this were anyone else, I would be saying, man, Mary, cue up the song. It's all over. It's a wrap. But he gives them hope. And then once you get into Game 7, it's a crapshoot. Anything can happen. But he is the singular reason why I go, they've got a chance. He's been spectacular, 2 complete games. Maybe he doesn't go complete. Maybe he gives you 8. But he can do that. The offense has been disrespectful. The offense has to be offended. You look at it. Mookie was terrible this year except for the last month. Remember that? He had amazing. I think he was offensive. I think it was player of the month. Was it September of August? Up until the end, a lot of the guys hadn't been spectacular. Now is a chance to do that. But more importantly, Yamamoto is the singular reason why I still have hope. Seriously, if it were Glasnow was up, I'd be like, nah, Rob, it's a wrap. And he's been great too, but nah, I'd be a wrap. Yamamoto is the reason why.
It's real simple. 877-99 on Fox. We want you to get involved. We want to hear from you. Are the Dodgers dead in the water? There's no doubt. There's no life there. Yesterday at home with Snell on the mound, there was enough motivation. You already know they couldn't get it going for that against a rookie pitcher. And they're going to go into Toronto? Kelvin still thinks there's hope. I'm not on that
Lazarus riseth from the dead.
I'm not on that at all. 877-99 on Fox. It is The Odd Couple on a TV theme song Thursday. Rob Parker, Kelvin Washington, right here on Fox Sports Radio. And you know what you need to do. Stick and stay.
Unless you live in L.A. and then hate the Dodgers in the U.S. of A.
Who's that?
What brings me hope is this next crop of players. You brought up Ant-Man. Ant-Man has made it known.
I'm playing.
Ain't none of this. I'm playing 82. I'm playing 40-plus minutes. I'm young. I'm in shape. Let's ball. Wemby, let's ball. A bunch of these young guys coming in the league, let's ball. We are here to play, and I think it's because money's no longer a thing for them because it's been so huge. They know no other way. Like, the money is big, the money is big, the money is big. So for them, they're right. The other thing is balling. I want to be that guy. Ain't none of this, well, I'm going to wait or I don't feel good. Let me get an extra week. And, well, let's just wait to the play. Man, I'm balling. I don't care if it's game 1, game 41, game 82. Let's go. And that gives me hope that there's a competitive edge. And last point, we saw that in the postseason, Rob. Got a lot of guys wanting to play, pushing, shoving, getting into it, caring again. I feel like caring and pride is coming back, and it makes me excited and happy and optimistic.
But I will say this, that NBC, I love the idea of trying to get a big star.
Yep.
And we capture what happened in the 90s, right, with Michael Jordan, the whole NBC. I get all that and what they've trying to do. They got Bob Costas doing the intros. Yep. Like, they've gone all the way out to try to get this right. But I'm disappointed in the MJ segments, in that everything's like a throwback. He's not talking about the current players. Come on, man. Give me. I want to hear Michael Jordan's perspective about what he's seeing with the current players. Now, it looks like, and maybe I'm wrong, I'll be wrong, and he'll give some fresh interviews. But it looks like he sat down, did a big interview, and they're just cutting pieces, and they're going to play that every Michael Jordan appearance rather than something fresh and new or something. I want to hear, okay? Now, Michael Jordan was involved in, was there some gambling or whatever?
Let me tell you what you wasn't going to hear.
No, I know you weren't going to hear it,
Let me tell you what you
but it would
wasn't
have
gonna
been
hear.
interesting to hear.
It would have been, actually.
Like Mike, when you played, the idea of gambling being legal, just the thought of that. Do you think that?
So,
do you know?
listen, that's a great point, Rob.
Like,
honestly,
there's some questions there that I would like to hear what he thinks and how that would have changed anything.
That's a great point. And what I hope doesn't happen is what you just said, that they don't sit down with him once a month.
Or maybe they did it already. You know, I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
But you sit down with him once a month, and you and I do TV every day. You do TV all the time. I hope they're not having these pre-production meetings with him. We knock out an interview, and then we just take every week. We take one snippet from it.
Right.
This week we're going to focus on it. This week and then they just re-air. Because what I was hoping to get,
even the load management is out of left field. It wasn't based off of something. Now, if you had a player
who came out and said something,
who just didn't play for a couple games, like recently, in the first week or something, then that's the perfect to say, hey. I don't know who we could have said. Joel Embiid hasn't played 3 games or whatever. They're kind of resting him. They want to whatever
because Embiid's so hurt.
Or whatever. But
yeah,
you get
I get your point.
And then have Michael Jordan speak on that, on Joel Embiid.
It just
and
came
load
out
management.
the blue. Like,
it's out the blue.
Here's a topic that's always a topic, Mike. Let's just throw this out there.
It's out of the blue.
I think what will be cool is to see him talking about current players. What will be cool to see him sit down with a player and talk to a guy, say, hey, man, everybody always thinks about me as Air Jordan, but really I was killing people with fundamentals in the mid-range. And now I'm sitting here with a young player who's, all about his mid-range game. I'm sitting here with that player. I'm sitting here with Kawhi. Kawhi, both of us have big hands in the mid-range. Do something like that. Well, that would be boring. Jordan and Kawhi would be terribly boring. But you get what I mean? Like, that kind of a thing. What's it like? Like how Hakeem, everybody goes to Hakeem post-up school during the summer. A lot of people go to that. Sit down with Jordan. What's it like to be on the block?
SG Shea, ask him.
Great example.
Say, hey.
Great example.
Is he a player from the 90s, a throwback? Was he a guy that you faced? Like, why has he had so much success against these guys when he plays more like during the style that you play? Tell me about his game.
Great point.
Those are the things that we should be seeing.
Sit him down with Ant-Man. Seriously, that would be hilarious. Those two very confident talk smack, and obviously the whole father-son thing.
Don't waste Michael Jordan.
Yeah, don't.
Please don't waste him.
Hey, Mike, tell us. Well, I just think back in my day, you just got to boot about it. Couple Rob, Parker Kelvin Washington on a TV theme song Thursday. Be sure to check out our brand new YouTube channel. Shout out to all the YouTubians on there now, all of you. We appreciate you watching Odd Couple FSR. That's all you got to do is search Odd Couple FSR. Subscribe, like, share, thumbs up, all that good stuff. Rob and I appreciate it, as always. All right, 877-99 on Fox. Rob said the Dodgers are dead in the water. I said they're like Lazarus. They're going to rise from the dead. What say you? 877-99 on Fox. Who we got?
Let's go. Sean in Sacramento. You're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What's up, Sean?
Oh, my gosh. My uncle from another mother, cousin Kelvin, my brother's behind the board. What up, Mary? Here I am, Mountie hat in hand, Unc. On behalf of all the Odd Mob, all your Twitter haters, all your Instagram haters, everybody who said you was Meshuggah at the beginning of the series choosing the Blue Jays, I apologize. I was wrong. And on top of all that, oh, God, I lost the bet.
That's right.
So here we go. Oh, Canada, help me out, Unc. Help me out, Unc.
Wait a minute. It ain't over.
Yeah, let's wait till Monday. Sean.
It's over. It's over.
I'm with you, Sean, but we'll do the singing on Monday. Me and you together.
Now,
Appreciate
Sean, make sure you come back on Monday. What a comeback. Dub, you was right. I didn't see it coming.
Okay. Yeah, you'll be
Dub,
right.
you know, if they come back, I'm gonna be on here talking the most mess to us. But
You
bro,
better.
the way they was
They look bad.
yesterday,
They
it
look
was looking so bad.
I told Rod,
Now-
Sean, I don't like a defeated look. I don't mind you losing, right? That's just part of the game in any sport.
Right.
I don't like a
And Snell
defeated
was looking
look.
so stinky up there, man. He went from everything. Oh my God, look at him checking all of his notes in his back pocket. So what was he doing with those first two pitches? Come on,
I
man.
know.
We need a little more life up there on the mound.
I know before
I can't
people
blame
even
him, though.
Thanks, Sean. Appreciate it. Before people even settled into their seats at
I
Dodger
know.
Stadium, it was 2-0.
People came down. I was like, hey, the scoreboard is broken.
It's
It already
malfunction,
says
right.
2. Yeah, no, they hit a couple of home runs while you were getting popcorn.
Rodney in Michigan. You're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What's up, Rodney?
How you doing? I love your show.
Thank
Appreciate
you, buddy.
you.
Appreciate you. Yes.
So I listen to a fair amount of sports talk radio, and it always just blows my mind. It's like everything is great when you win, and everything is awful when you lose. And it's kind of happening to the Dodgers. I wouldn't be surprised if they come back and win 2 games in Toronto. All they have to do is win the next game, and then it is a complete crapshoot. So
Yeah, but
they won it last year.
Rodney, I hear you, but I'm just saying you've been watching the games. Seriously. Like there's swings, like seriously. And here's the other thing. I agree that the Dodgers could start hitting, but the Blue Jays haven't stopped hitting. They're averaging 6.5 runs, Rodney, in baseball. You know how many runs that is a game? That's incredible for the postseason.
It doesn't happen in postseason. It's been like nothing I don't know the stats, but yeah, it has been amazing. But, you know, as in all sports, it can flip on a dime. That's the only thing.
You know what your problem is? You're rational. See, you make sense. You're a nuanced human being.
What you trying to say?
I resonate with you, Rodney.
Whatever.
Maybe it's a Michigan
Thanks,
thing.
Rodney.
Maybe that's
Rodney.
what it is.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
It ain't over. It ain't over, Monty.
Ray in El Paso, you're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What's up, Ray?
Fellas, love your show. I listen to it every day. You always know how to ignite the fire, Rob.
Thank
I just
you.
say, Cal, it ain't over, Rob. It ain't over.
Tell
I'm a
him.
diehard Dodger fan from since I was 5 years old.
Wow.
I tell you what, it's not a postseason. It's not a series. It's not anything but 2 games. We can go. They're going to go in there, and they had a long night. They had a long plane ride. They had a day to get over it. They wash it away. Forget about it. 2 things. 1, the last team to win Game 6 and 7 on the road and become back-to-back world champions, the Toronto Blue Jays, the team they're going to show deja vu. The last 4 World Series championships, the Dodgers won 24, 20, 88, and 81. Were all won on the road.
That all sounds
it's just
good.
a matter of 2 games, Rob. It's only 2 games.
I hear you, Ray. Ray, this is
turn on.
But Ray, this is your team. You watch. You must admit, offensively, it's been since September they really haven't hit, and it was covered up because Ray, their pitching was so good, so they were winning. You didn't care that they really weren't hitting. Can you at least acknowledge that they haven't hit?
Yeah.
Right?
I don't know if we hung up.
Did you lose? All right.
what he was going to say. Yeah, but that's the point. Yamamoto can go, and all they need is a few timely hits. That's all.
Is this Anomaly in Idaho? You're on the
Yes, it is.
You're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What's up, Anomaly? How are you?
I am good. Let me just get this out of. Do I listen to you guys every day? Because you're so damn.
Say it again.
Say
We
it again.
missed it.
We
Wait a minute,
want to hear
missed
more of
it.
these
Say it
compliments.
again. We're so damn what? We didn't hear it.
You're so damn good.
Oh,
man.
thank you.
Hey,
nah, that
man,
means
lock
a
his
lot.
number in. Lock
Yeah.
his number in.
Anomaly.
Rob G.
No, Anomaly. We appreciate that because you know what? Kelvin and I, we take pride in the radio show. We do. And we want to be fun and informative. And we hope that you enjoy the show. We do. So thank you.
Yeah, and I hope it's calling an anomaly.
Yes.
I hope more people feel the same way.
That's right.
You know? Oh, yeah, he might have had a point. Go ahead, Anomaly. Go
so
ahead.
what you got? Yeah, who's winning this? Is it over for the Dodgers?
Rob. No, Rob. No, I'm a Milwaukee Brewers fan, but I'm also a sports and a baseball fan.
Yep.
Just when you think it's over, I want a Game 7. That's what I want.
Oh, man. If you're a Toronto Blue Jays fan, you don't want no Game 7. You want
that.
this thing to be over as soon. I hear you. Game 7 would be great. But in a Game 7, anybody can win. You could have a bad night, something happen, a ball hit a pebble.
Lottie goes 0 for 4.
A ball hit a pebble, go under your legs. You know what I mean? And before you know it, Anomaly, you're in trouble. So I get it. Thanks for the call. Appreciate
it. All right. Nate,
Can
you
we
want
squeeze
to
in?
go
Is
away
it-
one more?
I don't know who's that in New Orleans. I can't see the name.
In New Orleans, that is nobody.
Yes, it is. There's a name there.
MJ, it's our man MJ.
MJ, let's do it quickly. You're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What's up, MJ?
What's up, man? What's going on? Rob, no way, no how they are not dead or in the water. Has Rob Parker turned into Skip Drip Daily? Here's the scenario. Magic calls Phil, flies him into Drake land. He works with Zen mastery. They also put Kendrick Lamar on the PJ to inspire them with They Not Us, Like Us, prior to Game 6. Let's go, Big Blue. Stop playing.
Tell
All
him,
right,
MJ.
there we go.
He said that with a handful of beignets and some crawfish. That's right.
They better
Dang,
use
I
those
love
as
New
bats on Friday.
You know they got
or
some they got some voodoo down there in New Orleans too. The Dodgers might need to do a little voodoo on the Blue Jays bats right now.
You
All
know
right.
what? Let me get my voodoo doll. I'm gonna start sticking MJ though.
Leave that alone. All right, on the way.
Leave that alone. Thank God Alex isn't here.
Thank God
oh
Alex is
my
here.
God. What did I just say? I don't even know what I said.
Monty said.
Every day, Mossy.
Every day.
Every day.
It's just a miracle. We're still running.
Yes,
You know what I
I
mean?
know.
It's just a miracle. We're still running.
And I'm coming up on almost 10 years at Fox Sports Radio.
The day you leave, Alex is gonna have the greatest outtakes in the
I
history
know,
of mankind.
He really
It
is.
might be like 20 of the 24 hours that they'll be able to run it.
At least you'll live in infamy. You know what I'm saying? Even when you're done, like we'll
Right,
just have
true.
the drops. We'll
That
just
is
have
true.
them forever. And if Alex is here forever, he'll use them forever. You know that.
Right.
You know
That's
that for
without a
sure.
doubt. Alex might not even be here. Somehow got that one.
Yeah, really though. Rob, stop being so logical. Stop being so
I know,
logical.
I'm sorry.
It's baseball. Anything can happen.
But
After
you gotta
an 18,
admit, you gotta admit, it is depressing.
It-
The way that they're hitting.
absolutely.
And you know this. You're out there all the time.
You know, they looked so flat yesterday. It was very uninspiring.
That's what I didn't like. I don't mind you losing. but-
Exactly. But put up a fight.
Yeah.
Put up a fight, especially after the 18th inning fight that you put up to like look so flat was so uninspiring. And I think, after that 18 inning game, obviously like logic really goes out the window. Anything can happen, but not the way it just kind of seemed like it went downhill. Like they're too tired all of a sudden instead of being excited. But I don't think they're dead in the water yet. I think they'll come back to life, and hopefully we can push and force a Game 7. But Week 9 of the NFL, guys, is going to start in about 45 minutes from Miami. Dolphins, who are 2-6, are going to host the Ravens, who are 2-5. Lamar Jackson is back. Kickoff is at 8:15 Eastern Time. Cornerback Jair Alexander for Baltimore is a healthy scratch. For Miami, defensive end Bradley Chubb is active. Other NFL news: Falcons quarterback Michael Penix Jr. and wide receiver Drake London were both limited in practice today. Texans wide receiver Nico Collins is cleared concussion protocol. He's going to start Sunday against the Broncos. Cardinals quarterback Kyler Murray, he's slated to start Monday night against the Cowboys. He's returning from a foot injury that has cost him 2 games. In college football, Nebraska has given head football coach Matt Rule a 2-year contract extension that goes through 2032. ESPN reports that the buyout on Rule's deal is $15 million if he leaves after this season, which doesn't sound like a lot compared on the buyouts we've recently heard about.
You ain't lying about that.
Right? One game going on right now in the NBA. NBA, the Magic are on top of the Hornets 31-21 late in the first quarter. And on the ice, the Flames and the Senators are tied at 1 apiece, also late in the first period. Back to you guys.
All right, Monty, thank you. I cover
Yes.
Rob and Kelvin on a TV theme song Thursday. Aches and pains can sneak in during the holiday hustle and bustle. Aleve can help you forget the pain and make happy memories instead. Sound like the Dodgers need Aleve right now. With just one pill, Aleve provides up to 12 hours of body pain relief so you can keep it moving. Please use as directed. All right, Rob G, we talked a little bit about this. We got some football tonight, and a spectacular player is coming back.
Thank God.
That's right. Everybody's rejoicing, including the TV executives, because Lamar Jackson is back.
You ain't lying about that.
The should have been 3-time MVP will make his return under center
I'm
for the
still
Baltimore
chafed
Ravens.
over that.
I can
still
tell.
Chafed.
I can tell.
I know.
You were walking funny when you went through the hallway.
That's what I'm talking about.
Now, he's back just in time because this stat's going to blow your mind, guys. Teams that start 1-5, which the Ravens did before they won last week against Chicago, have a historically 1% chance of making the postseason in NFL history. 1% of teams that start 1-5 make the postseason. But if there is any silver lining, it is number one, Lamar Jackson's back. And number two, if you look at Lamar Jackson's history as a quarterback, got a lot of reason for optimism. Number one, as a starter, Lamar Jackson wins games at right around a 70% clip.
Which is incredible.
Which is
like
unreal.
It is. It really, really is.
Your favorite quarterback is not winning at a 70% clip.
No.
Okay. Even more importantly, when you get to the second half of the season, in this case, week 9 and on, Lamar Jackson doesn't win at a 70% clip. He wins at an 80% clip.
Listen to this.
If the Baltimore Ravens finish the season winning at an 80% clip, which is what Lamar Jackson does, they will have won 10 games this season and most likely would be in the postseason. You betting on that, gentlemen?
Close, but no cigar. They get a game and a half out, make it close to last week. I think their last game is against the Steelers? Have to look it up again. But I think they'll be close. I think he'll make a great run of it. I think they'll lose a game or two that you'll feel like they were in and they shouldn't have lost, similar to Buffalo. And I don't think it'll be his fault. I think the defense will just let up a game. Yeah, I knew it was Steelers. Okay, so that's a tough go at the end. At Packers, at Steelers. It's tough on the road against, obviously, what we think the Packers should be good. You got them going to the Super Bowl. And then the Steelers who will be fighting for their playoff lives and division lives as well. So I think they'll get very close. I think Lamar will make a heck of a run of it. I just don't buy into the totality of the team. I don't think they're running the ball enough with Henry, and I think the defense will let them down. But I think it'll be a great show. It'll be great for football. Great. Lamar will be spectacular as always, but they'll fall short. But it'll be a fun ride to see them get there.
Nah, I think they'll get there. I just think that team was awful. Should have won 2 of the first few games that they actually played. Derrick Henry had uncharacteristically bad fumbles that cost them games in the fourth quarter in games that they should have won. So they
I agree.
So they shouldn't be 1-5, right? They should be like 3-2 or 3-3, like 3-3, right? If they win those 2 games, and it's a whole different conversation. And then they had some injuries, which is part of football. And I think those guys coming back, their defense, you picked them for the Super Bowl. I picked them for the Super Bowl because we looked at the personnel. They didn't play to their resumes. They played down. They were awful to start the season. You get those guys back. You start winning. You put together a little winning streak. Rob G, last year, didn't they, after they got off to the 0-2 start, they won
5 straight right off the bat.
5 straight, and then they were able to turn it on. I think that they have a chance to really get there and win out or win. How many games they got left? 10?
Yeah.
Like they could win 10 or go 9-1. I don't think that's impossible. And that win that they got over Cincinnati,
that was huge. I agree with that.
Because if you lose that game, I think you're really in a tough spot. That game helped because it was a game you were able to win without Lamar, and now you put him back in. When they beat Chicago, right? Because the Jets had beaten the Bengals.
What did you say his winning percentage was again?
As a starter,
Yeah.
his winning percentage is about 70%, 69.8, something like that.
Okay.
No, that's 70.
And then from
round up.
week 9 on,
80.
he wins at an 80% clip.
The only reason I say that because he's been insane, and that sounds about right. Like Yuki's one of those pencil him in for no.
It just
less
tells
than
you how
20.
slow he starts. That if he has an 80% clip in the
And
second
last
half.
year, me and Rob,
Right.
they started 0-2. We both went.
Well, they're
they'll be
making the
fine.
playoffs, right?
I have looking at this. Correct me if I'm wrong. Patrick Mahomes at a 78.2% winning percentage.
He's the outlier for every stat.
Yeah,
basically.
Because I'm like, I don't remember him losing a lot. Like, you know what I mean? That's crazy right there. Because I thought Lamar would be superior.
At one point, Lamar was, and then I think last season's 15-2
that might have did it.
Might have really pushed him.
That
over
could have
the
did
top.
it. But no, I just think I'm trying to pull up the.
Yeah, and we haven't factored in the calls that they get to get the fresh 4 downs. I'm just saying.
Well, Lamar need to get some of these
Well,
calls.
okay,
too,
you guys both mentioned the defense though, right? Because everybody has you both. Even if Kelvin says no and Rob says yes, it's not because of Lamar. You guys are both.
No.
He's
pretty much gonna be
confident.
I
in
just
Lamar.
think that
level.
they had the.
Right.
I think they had the pieces coming into the season. That's why so many people picked them.
Sure, but if there is a pushback, you mentioned it, Dub. It's because of the defense, right?
Yes.
First 5 weeks of the season, they were giving up 35.5 points a game.
Yeah, it was brutal.
Horrible. They were right there with the Cowboys and the Bengals, worst defense in football. Last 2 weeks, now there's only 2 weeks, and it was against the Rams, who I don't know if they needed to show everything, and Puka Nacua got hurt in that game.
Yep.
Yeah, but that was a good one,
right.
even though they lost that game.
And against Chicago, who Caleb Williams has been up and down all season.
But they had
the last
won 4
2
games
weeks,
in a row, Chicago coming in.
They went from giving up 35.5 points a game to 16.5 points a game. So if maybe you split the difference, can Lamar and that offense get you 26, 27
No,
points
the reason why, Rob G, I still don't believe. I think they're going to lose a game. Even if the defense was solid, I don't trust the whole, meaning the running game, the passing game, and more importantly, decision-making between John Harbaugh, Lamar, like clutch type of things, not just simply his play. And it's just I don't trust the whole to win every game that they will need to. I think they'll get close. And looking at their schedule, it's a bit favorable, right? The Dolphins aren't great. The Vikings are no longer what we thought they would be. The defense is not great. Now, the Browns will be one of them competitive games just because it's a divisional game, and Myles Garrett is good. The Jets, I think they'll be fine. The Bengals will be interesting. They'll host the Bengals, but that'll be interesting. Then Steelers, then Bengals again, and then Patriots will be a tough one. Packers will be a tough one. Still, that last 3 will be tough. Patriots, Packers,
but you
and
have to do that, and we saw this team, and I go back to that Christmas night game,
49ers
against the 49ers. Like that was 2 years ago. That was the big game. They need to go to San Francisco, and remember, he balled out big time. That's when he won the MVP.
Brock
that night.
Purdy was like, "Dang, he stole it from me."
He
just
did.
Took, he's like, let me get that player. Let me
exactly.
Get that.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm taking
that was
this
cute.
one.
That was so cute. You thought you had a chance.
Because going in, everybody had Brock Purdy. Am I right? As
Yep.
the MVP, and then Lamar put on a show that night that everybody saw, and you know how that is a national game. Everybody sees it, and they're like, "Oh, this guy's a stud." So,
I think they'll win 6-7.
All right, so last before we wrap it
And
up
I don't
here,
think that'll be enough.
whether or not they make the postseason, do you think this time tomorrow everybody's going to be back on the Ravens train? Lamar's back, standalone game Thursday night.
No. Because of their the not them, it will be that they beat the Dolphins.
Gotcha.
You get what I mean? It won't be because everybody's going to go, "Oh, they beat the Dolphins." Had it been the Steelers,
so
for
when the
instance,
Lions beat those bad teams, doesn't matter because they beat them like a drum, and you got to play who's on the schedule.
No, the Lions are 2-5.
No.
They ain't been 2-5, and I don't know how long.
No, but I'm just saying you got the Dolphins are on the schedule. If they come out and play a really good game and Lamar throws, I'm just saying you go, now they've won another game. Now they got their quarterback back. Now their defense gave up less than 20 points.
Not the
you
Dolphins.
start to look at it.
It could have been a lot of other not great teams, not the Dolphins.
I disagree.
All right. We love to disagree. All right, on the way, Shekel City Player of the Day. And somebody has been balling out of their mind. Did they earn a bigger salary and a contract? We'll talk about it next. It is The Odd Couple, Rob and Kelvin, Fox Sports Radio.
The MLB Players Association did their annual poll where they had players all across the league. Basically, every player got a vote if they wanted to weigh in, and if they could, they wanted to. Asked them, most outstanding player in the NL, most outstanding in the AL, player of the year, pitcher of the year, so on and so forth.
And these are just players.
These
no
are
writers,
players
no
only.
reporters.
No Rob Parker, no Kelvin
Nope.
Washington, no Isaac Lowenkron. The winner of the NL most outstanding player, Kyle Schwarber.
Hello?
The winner of the AL most outstanding player and Major League Baseball player of the year, the big dumper Cal Raleigh.
Hello? Is this on?
The two biggest stars with the two biggest stats across baseball snubbed by their peers.
Kelvin, you know what this is about. Go ahead.
Go ahead. What? Listen.
I want you to go.
That MLB players simply prove the conversation you and I have had in the
We've had
NBA,
over and
NFL,
over.
other sports. They prove that they can also be player haters as well, because this doesn't make any sense. There's no rationale behind it. And again, I hate when you have to do this, Rob, because you know what you have to do? You got to poo-poo the other guy.
Right.
Like as if, you know.
No, we're not saying that those guys are scrubs or
and that's
bums,
what makes that's what these types of things make you do, is you have to poop. You end up having to poo-poo the other guy. And so Kyle Schwarber, a very good player. You sit up here every day. You know one of the things you complain about Ohtani and his greatness, one of the things you first go to, he's batting 280. 240?
That's the player of the year, right?
That's the player of the year? We sit up here and talk about, Ohtani could be a little better, 280. 240, and that's the guy you have over him? Not to mention, aside from home runs and RBIs, and a lot of that we go to the bottom of the lineup for the Dodgers, but every other metric was in favor of Ohtani. Every other metric. Any other thing you want to look at, it all on base, slugging percentage, all these other metrics.
I think the only one he had was he had one more home run than Ohtani.
Yeah, he had 56. Ohtani had 55.
Right, that was it.
Same,
that was
essentially
it, right.
same thing. And he had more RBIs. He did have a significant more RBI. I think like around 30 more RBIs. But the man pitched in 14 games. Like and again, I'm not saying Schwarber's a scrub, but the idea that he was better. No one believes that. And what happens, Robert, the same thing with Aaron Judge. Now, that one's closer because I think we're going to see what happens with the MVP vote. But I think what happens, man, players want to crown the new, like, oh, man, I don't know. I like what Kyle's doing over there. Like, oh, look at that. Like, let me find something a little new at Kyle. Hey, I'm just saying he balling. Because there's no other reason that you would say that. There's no other metric. And I think there is a little bit of player hateration. Where they're like, I'm tired of that. Aaron Judge has already won it a million times. Ohtani's won it a million. He all right. Or if you have beef with the guy, you know, maybe you're in a division and you guys go battle back and forth. You're like, man, I ain't giving this dude no more love. Because I have to quote my guy, Rob Parker, on this. We talk about it all the time. It's like when LeBron got a handful of votes of best player in the NBA a decade ago. Maybe now I get it. Okay. 10 years ago, he got a handful of votes for who's the best player in the NBA. Come on. And it just shows there is something to when you have players who are voting. There is some hateration, or if they're joking. I don't know. Did we start off right off the bat with one?
Yes. Unbelievable.
Wow. Right off the bat. First pitch.
That was Schneider, right? They put in the lineup? Dude, they loaded
Ryan
for
like
bear.
For Blake Snell.
Wow. It's 1-0 Toronto on the first pitch.
Literally, P1.
Home run to left field. Wow.
Come on, Blake. All right.
Okay.
But that's my whole point. I guess because it didn't make any sense.
Jealousy. Like they're tired of here. Here it is. Everybody's beating the drum that Ohtani's the greatest player ever. And then here's a players poll where they're like, no, he's not even the best player in the league. Like, seriously.
If they say Judge, you'd be like, okay.
But just think about that. And in both cases, that's what it comes down to. That's why we talk about it all the time. That actually the writers, we don't have
skin in
the game. It does matter. Players are. It's a lot of it is jealousy. They feel like, oh, he gets too much love, too much from everybody's talking about how great he is. Other players are great too.
What about him? Let's spread the wealth, spread the love.
Exactly. And this will go back to even if you think players don't have skin in the game and don't have jealousy. We talk about all the time how LeBron, 120 some odd players didn't vote for him for the All-Star game.
That's what it was, yeah.
That was it. And how about this one? I'll give you a better one. When Isaiah and Bird and them throws out Michael in the All-Star game.
Little young whippersnapper
Yeah,
coming in
no,
here.
you coming in here, the league trying to turn the league over to you. Oh, no, we not having that. Really?
Which is why I used to say, when Caitlin Clark was getting a little, they don't want to do this or they're trying to. I'm like, this is not new. Players do this.
Quincy Jones.
Yeah, man. Listen. Austin Powers, Quincy Jones. Like, Quincy Jones is Thriller, the whole album. Quincy Jones.
I think the one that really shocked me, because Quincy Jones obviously is a musical genius and all that stuff. He did like Padula Clark stuff, like, or what maybe it's It's My Party, I'll Cry If I Want to.
Yeah.
I'm almost positive that
Dude, his
Quincy
bag,
Jones did that.
Quincy's bag was crazy. For those who don't know, God bless a legend. Go check out his stuff. All right, our couple, Rob and Kelvin on a TV theme song Thursday, responsible for the Fresh Prince show as well. So what an amazing career Quincy Jones had. All right, a lot happened in this last hour. If you didn't get a chance, go check out the podcast. As always, Rob G working hard on that. Right now, it's time for Shekel City.
And that was Leslie Gore. That's what I meant, not Padula Clark.
Okay.
Leslie Gore, It's My Party, and Quincy produced that song.
Dude,
and that's a huge hit.
Not to mention all the Frank Sinatra brought him back. It's just Quincy's is crazy.
Yes. All right. Shekel City, only 1-2 last night.
Okay.
But the Dodger Blue Jays one was the one, so I'll take that one.
Yeah,
Thank
I
you.
bet.
Yes, I got that one right.
No, Rob G, I don't root for anything. No, I don't have a rooting interest.
What do I say, Rob G, all the time? I'm rooting for my pick to be right.
Whatever.
I'm not losing no sleep, even though I was pretty happy last night.
We know.
When I went to bed. All right, 1-2 last night. Total 55 and 52. Here we go. I got the Ravens minus 7.5 taking on the Dolphins.
Dang,
in
Dolphins?
Miami. Yep. Minus 7.5.
Yeah, he just got back.
I know, minus 7.5. More than a touchdown.
Jeez.
I got Orlando minus 2.5. They're off to a bad start.
Yeah,
they
are.
desperately need a win. They're in Charlotte taking on the Hornets.
That's a good one. They can come.
And I know Wemby and the Spurs are undefeated at 4-0, but I got the Miami Heat plus 6.5. They lose, but keep it close. Miami.
He'd have been pretty solid.
Plus 6.5. So, again, Miami plus 6.5, Orlando minus 2.5, and the Ravens minus 7.5. And remember, Kelvin.
What's that?
I'm not telling you who to bet on. I'm telling you who I bet on.
All right, Tire Rack Play of the Day.
Reeves now with 5, with 4, with 3. Austin down the middle he goes to win the game! To win the game! AR with the winner!
AR doing what AR does, gets into the paint. And all that celebration that the Timberwolves were doing 6 seconds ago, they're not doing now.
Spectrum Network's there. You have, of course, your Tire Rack Play of the Day. Austin Reeves get a game winner against the Kings.
Where was he in the playoffs last year? Oh, I'm sorry. Go
For
ahead.
over 40 years, Tire Rack has been helping customers find the right tires for how, what, and where they drive.
I'm at least consistent.
Ship fast. You are a brand muffin. And ship fast and free, backed by free road hazard protection with convenient installation options like mobile tire installation, TireRack.com. The way tire buying should be. A couple minutes left, but listen, LeBron out. We already knew that. Luka goes down with the finger or whatever for a week or so. He's going to be out. Man, this kid is going crazy, Austin Reeves. And you talk about perfect timing in life. You're like, Lord, let me do it the right timing. It's a contract year, 51-11, then follow with 41.
Yeah, but people remember him in the postseason, and I think that's what hurt him. Because had he had a decent postseason, remember, they would have got a contract. They would have got a deal. Remember they offered him a low ball. Didn't they offer him a low ball deal?
They offered him the most they could offer, but it's only like $20 million a year.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. But it wasn't like enough for him to be
he about to get a 30-piece.
Well, I don't know if he's going to be with the Lakers, but
and that will be with the Lakers. That's the decision they have to decide. Do you think he is a number 2 to go with Luka once LeBron leaves? And meaning, all right, now we got our reset. These are our guys along with the other piece. And can you?
I need to see more. I just need to see more.
It's been about 3 years though. So meaning, I hear what you're saying. You either in or out at this point to me.
I know. If you're telling me right now I got to sign him right now, no, I'm out.
Okay, and that's fine, and that's fair because I think Austin Reeves is about right now what you're seeing. That's going to be Austin Reeves. Period. Like if you love that, then you're in. If you don't, you don't. For me. For what you're paying guys in the NBA now, I'm comfortable paying him that because one of the things the Lakers, for some odd reason, they just are against. Maybe you can help me out, Rob G. That's your squad. They do not want to get guys who can create their own shots. And Austin Reeves is at least a guy I know can create his own shot and also create for the other. He had 28 and 16 assists last night. And those don't just fly on, those aren't just running around. They're not, just flapping around on trees.
Last year's postseason didn't bother you because if you remember – everybody was like going into the playoffs, and Rob G, you're a Laker fan. Oh, they got 3, the big 3, and they were like, after that postseason, it was like, no, they don't have 3.
Here's why I get your sense. That's why I said I'm not mad if you're out. The only thing I would say if you're Rob Pelinka is that you didn't get the best version of Luka. He was overweight and unhealthy, and I think you're looking forward to the future where you go, he'll be able to do more once LeBron is gone. Meaning, all right. The ball's in your hands and Luka's hand. This is your squad. But the only way you can earn some money is by playing great, and he's done that thus far this first week or so of the NBA season. Stick with your boys. We got more coming up. Fox Sports Radio.
We are Fox Sports.
Wake up, it's 2 pros and a cup of Joe, Fox Sports Radio.
You ready? Yes. I'm Colin Cowherd. This is The Herd.
You are listening to The Dan Patrick Show.
It's the odd couple. You know what time it is. Let's get it.
Fox Sports Radio. Bigger, bolder, and better than anyone in the game. Fox Sports Radio is the #1 sports audio network.
Diverse, fun, entertaining, and driven by the big sports topics of the day.
They had to bolster the offensive line, which they did.
You finally said something right. Congratulations.
That game was incredible. You are wrong.
You could take that trash somewhere else. Wham! We have a very special connection with our audience, our listeners. People feel that friendship.
And I appreciate y'all, so I love it.
It's all for you. Thank you.
I'm your favorite fan.
Thank you.
Love you. You're very talented. You're the best.
Thanks for taking my call.
Sure.
Great show.
Thank you, Jim. You sound like Joe Pesci.
How am I funny to you?
I can't help but notice that the W-2s for the quarterback look a lot higher.
That's because we're worth it.
You gotta be kidding.
He never was an elite quarterback.
This team is unstoppable. He made the right call.
You know that's right.
LeBron James is a legend.
No, he's not. He complains all the time.
You say Brady's the greatest quarterback of all time, but Eli Manning beat him twice. Wrong.
For 25 years, Fox Sports Radio has dominated the sports audio landscape with the biggest talent and the best programming available.
We talk sports and we have fun doing it. We talk about life.
Sports radio is where you go after the games are over, and then the discussion begins.
If the Chiefs win.
Sorry, Patrick Mahomes here. What do you mean by if the Chiefs win?
It is live. It is unscripted. No other medium can touch that.
And that's what makes it special.
Yes.
Who wants some?
Bigger, bolder, better. We are Fox Sports Radio. Yeah.
To kick off week 9 of the NFL as they will be taking on the Dolphins in Miami. Kickoff is at 8:15 Eastern time. Baltimore is 2-5 while Miami is 2-6. In other NFL news, Texans wide receiver Nico Collins has cleared concussion protocol. He's going to start Sunday against the Broncos. Cardinals quarterback Kyler Murray is slated to start on Monday night against the Cowboys, returning from a foot injury that cost him 2 games. In college football, Nebraska has given head football coach Matt Rule a 2-year contract extension that goes through 2032. ESPN reports that the buyout on Rule's deal is $15 million if he leaves after this season. In the NBA, the Board of Governors approved the $10 billion sale of the Lakers from the Buss family to Mark Walter. Right now in the NBA, the Magic are up on the Hornets 60-53 late in the second quarter. On the ice, the Flames are edging the Senators 2-1 after the first period. I'm Monsi Bolaños.
Can this sports writer and this sports fan share a radio show without driving each other crazy? Now, live from the Fox Sports Radio studios, here's Fox Sports Radio's Odd Couple, Rob Parker and Kelvin Washington.
Hour number 2 on a TV theme song Thursday. It is the Odd Couple, Rob Parker, Kelvin Washington. Aches and pains can sneak in during the holiday hustle and bustle. Yeah, November is coming up, Saturday. Aleve can help you forget the pain, make happy memories instead, just with one pill. Aleve provides up to 12 hours of body pain relief so that you can keep moving. Use as directed. Also, check out our new YouTube channel. That's right. You can watch us live right now.
Yes, sir.
Simulcast. That's right. On radio and on YouTube. Check out the video. All you got to do is search Odd Couple FSR on YouTube. Again, that's Odd Couple FSR. Be sure to hit the subscribe button. Don't stop there. Thumbs up, icon, do all that. Comment. Tell me how great I am. Tell me how much you love this hybrid jacket I'm wearing. Did you know this was a hybrid?
Well, we can see that it says Adidas and then Gucci. So we can notice it. That's sweet.
Only thing is I'm afraid to put it in the dry cleaner.
No, the opposite. You should be afraid to wash it, not dry. Dry cleaner, you'll be straight. You'll be good.
I should, right?
Yeah. No, not that. I mean, one little spot ain't nothing. But yeah, definitely dry clean.
But it's white. Does it look all right?
It looks great.
This is one
I'm not gonna lie to you. Watch it back.
One of my favorite.
Like,
pieces.
Don't leave that one here. You know how you leave
Trust
one or two
me,
here?
yeah,
You leave that one here. I'm gonna be wearing it right in front of you.
One of my favorite pieces And when I did the Breakfast Club, I was wearing this.
Yeah.
And of course, people were like, "Oh, you wouldn't
No,
wear
you
that
wore
to
to
the
the
Breakfast
Breakfast
Club."
Club,
Yeah. No, what am I supposed to wear to the Breakfast
That's
Club?
true. We're gonna wear, a turtleneck.
I was gonna wear an Odd Couple pullover. No, I just figured.
I mean, you could. That would be no self promotion ain't bad, but
Well,
if
they
you're gonna
got
go fly. That's fly.
They got MLB bro hats that they wore
Yeah. What were you up there for? I can't remember.
to interview me.
No, I know that. Duh. I'm saying,
No,
what was how people go, I'm dropping an album, I'm dropping a movie, I'm dropping a book, I'm dropping a whatever, or I got into some controversy.
Charlemagne ran into
He wanted to
me.
hear what you had to say about RG3?
No, we bumped into each other. I was in New York doing the show from there. He was coming out, I was going in, and we had never met, and he just stopped me and said, "Hey, we'd love to get you on the show one day, man."
Yeah.
He's a sports, he likes sports.
He is a sports guy.
So he's like, "Yo, God, we got to get you on the show." Let me talk to my producer. Blah, blah, blah. I said, "Yeah, I'm leaving tomorrow, but I'll be back in a couple weeks." He's like, "Okay, we'll get it set up, whatever." And then it was like just a wide range about my career, growing up, all that. It was really like a cool sit down, and it was 40. They gave me 45 minutes.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's a huge platform. That platform grew and grew and grew, and now it's one of the one. I mean, I don't care if you're a big politician, if you're a big artist, you're a big whoever you may be. Everybody tends to go on there. So that's a big one.
And they were cool. It was really, really cool. All right, Rob G. Somebody's podcast has just moved to another platform, and they're just debuted on their new outlet or whatever.
Who that?
He thinks he's a part of the new media or whatever.
He actually owns the rights to the new media.
Yeah, that's good. He can have it. The hell with the new media.
Wow.
He could have it.
I'd run a mentor like 78 young men, but new media is not where it's at.
Who was the guy back in 1985? There was Rob Parker was coming. It was like, screw the new media. This young Rob Parker. Who is this guy? Screw Rob Parker.
Bob Ryan's like F Rob
Bob
Parker.
Ryan wasn't trying to hear it. Woody Page wasn't trying to hear nothing you talking about.
It's funny you mention those names because back then, like Bob Ryan covered the Boston Celtics.
Yeah.
If I took you, I wish we had video and the whole 9 yards, and you looked at the people who were working, you know what I mean, covering teams. Like Mike Wilbon and David Aldridge covered the not even the Wizards.
The
they
Bullets.
Were the Bullets. The Washington Bullets back then. And all these, you would go to these cities and all these big-time columnists and analysts now were all beat writers covering teams. And I was a part of that during that, development of my career.
Shaughnessy?
Dan Shaughnessy.
Shaughnessy, yeah.
He covered the Red Sox. He, of course, is
Yep.
a big-time columnist.
He had a
Hall of
good
Famer.
book I read about the Celtics. The 80s Celtics. But, yeah.
But,
what if they would have said, screw the new media and these new young whippersnappers thinking they all that.
But anyway,
wearing Gucci jackets.
That's right. But Draymond Green, his podcast on a new network, but he's still out here dropping hot takes. And this week's topic on his podcast was none other than the explosion of Victor Wembanyama. Just to give you some context with what Wemby is doing to start off the season. Obviously, they're 4-0. You mentioned that at Shekel City.
I wish the new media would tell me something I don't know. He's telling me that Wemby's good.
Hang
Okay.
on. Give him a second.
Thank you.
Wemby.
Thanks for telling me that Wemby's good. Oh, he was the first one to recognize that Wemby's good.
Through the first.
Draymond Green is incredible. His sight for
I
talent.
bet
Did you call him Dray Monstradamus?
I bet you he don't got a Wemby jingle like I do. I'll tell you that much.
I mean, like,
Hit the
I had
jingle.
that
Let's get it out the way now.
Can we have the
Hit
jingle?
the jingle,
no,
Mary.
I had that jingle way before he was putting in 40 points a night.
Well, now you
I was there on Wemby.
Mary says she's not playing it. But anyways.
Mary, you'll play it and you'll like it.
Wemby is averaging 31, 13.8 rebounds, about 5 blocks, 3 assists a game. Dominant to start off the season. So much so that Draymond Green thinks that Wemby could actually sweep the NBA award season this year.
Just like he said he should win the Defensive Player of the Year last year.
Take a listen.
We must talk about Wemby. He was almost trying to go at AD as if he got something against him, and not that it was in a manner, but he dunking and screaming and like he was on one. But then game 3 comes. It's like this is what he on. He's on like I want the next MVP award, and I don't want it like then. I want it now. Like he stay at this pace, at this level. he's going to be like MVP, DPOY, most improved player. Like, he's going to be in position to compete for all those awards.
Wemby. One more time, Mary. Come on. Everyone knows.
Elijah, did you just make a... You know what?
Yeah. One more time, Mary. We got it. Everyone knows it's Wemby.
Elijah, every time I just think I like you, I'm like, that's my man's $100,000. Then you do something like that. Elijah, here's the thing. It's dope. But the problem is now I got to see it all the time. And now you're going to make him want to play
Wait a
that.
minute. Mary, one more time. Here we go. Everyone knows it's Wemby.
I hate Elijah. Dang it, Elijah. Because that is sweet. I can't lie.
That's great. I love it.
Let me tell you something. Dang it. This has nothing to do with Wemby. Let me tell you who is gross. You know we talked about Austin Reeves about to earn a paycheck. Let me tell you who's underpaid around here.
You don't know how much
Raji,
he makes.
Elijah, Mary Mack, Alex. Well, he only here half the time.
What about
but
me?
Alex
Put
too.
me in there, right?
Monty, let me get you in here too. Well, Monty, especially now that YouTube numbers going up. Look at she thinks. Don't act like you don't know what I'm talking about. Don't do that right now, Monty. Y'all are grossly underpaid because the fact that you brought up the Wemby, now we got a Wemby thing for every time is ridiculous. Now, getting back to the subject at hand with Draymond.
Knows it's Wemby.
All right.
We got to put that out.
No, we don't. Yeah, we do got to put it out like a candle.
No.
Or like a candle. Put that. Put it out.
You're not getting this anywhere else. They're not even doing this in San Antonio.
And you know what you're not about to get? You're not about to get in.
Everyone knows it's Wemby.
Let me tell you something. On my drive home, guess who I'm calling?
No, it's Wemby.
I'm calling my agent on the drive home, and I'm telling my agent, if we don't re-up and put this in the contract, that you get 7 of those a year.
That's it.
Use them wisely. Now, Draymond Stradamus, listen, the only time I ever uttered the words that somebody has the potential to be what Michael Jordan is was LeBron years ago. And I was like, yo, this, and I don't want to act like I was, wow, you went out there on a limb. It was just you saw something so unique and you saw how it could contribute to
That was like you
winning.
saying water was wet. Go
Right,
ahead.
but LeBron, I haven't said anything like this. Not Luka, not this, not Steph, not that, not Giannis, not that. When you see where Wemby is right now, it's not just the numbers, Rob, because people are going to put up numbers. James Harden put up crazy numbers. Steph's put up crazy numbers. Giannis puts up crazy numbers year in, year out. It's his desire to win, and it's his on both ends of the floor. He cares about both ends of the floor, and I think what is going to translate more so than just him, the Spurs are going to win back how they used to win rates, like the rate of winning. They're going to win 70% of their games, 75% of their games. And that, to me, is what the sign is. It's not just you being great. It's not just you having numbers. Yeah, he absolutely wants to dominate. He wants to dominate now. We talked about this yesterday. He wants to play. He doesn't want to, I'm going to sit out, I'm going to do this. He wants no excuses, and all he cares about is winning and team success, and that's what makes him fascinating to me. And he wants to play both ends. He shoots the ball. He also gets down and will dunk on you. Take advantage of your height. You're big as heck. Take advantage of it. Block shots, challenge shots. From the free throw extended down, every shot is challenged. That's what I love about him. And Draymond is right about this. Who knows if he'll actually win it? But Defensive Player of the Year, that's a shoo-in. He had that last year.
He didn't win it.
He got injured. It was a given. Everybody knew he had it. Then he got injured. Most improved, he's got a great chance to win that.
He's not going to win that.
Why wouldn't he?
Because everybody already knows what was different from last year other
God,
than him
what do
being,
you mean?
than him being injured is what stopped.
He's taking it to another level.
And here's why.
It's scary.
Here's why.
And the MVP is up for debate because obviously there's a handful of people who have something to say with that. But the
the idea that he's going to win all three is preposterous. It's not going to happen because if he were to win the MVP, they're not going to give him Most Improved Player. They'll give somebody else if it was.
Why?
If he was, because they already know what kind of a player he could be.
We didn't know he would be this year too.
Number
and
two,
he went blood clots.
Number two. That's the reason why I'm going to sit here and tell you when you say, I'm going to put him next to Michael Jordan. Dude, there's so long. He got such a long way to go.
Of course.
You've already mentioned the blood clots. We already know that guys that tall don't get to play that long because usually there's some foot or ankle or leg issue with guys that size, and he's fragile. He's fragile. He's been
wait,
injured
why is he fragile?
Because
he's
been
had
hurt.
blood clots.
No.
He don't be out here hurt.
But
Wemby looks like a guard. The guys you named are bigger and stiff. That's why their feet hurt.
He looks like a giraffe, and those legs can snap. I'm just saying.
Are you watching him?
I'm just saying.
That man, I've never seen a 7'5" person look like Rob G, 5'2". My bad, Rob G. I had to take a shot at you.
I'm saying that the idea of him not experiencing something, guys that tall, normally, I'm just going by normally in the NBA, I mean, he's Manute Bol with a French accent. You know what I'm saying?
But he looks like Steve Francis or Baron Davis.
How did Manute Bol with the stick figure legs? I'm just saying.
Manute Bol looked like he was 7'7".
And the other problem is the blood clots scare me. I don't
want to play a doctor. I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that.
I'm not a doctor. I'm just saying that he's already experienced
I
that.
have no pushback on that. Blood clots are a serious thing, and we learn more about them, and so I don't push back on that. Talent, skill, assets, it's all in the making.
It ain't no Michael Jordan.
We'll have to wait to see.
Are you kidding me?
But it doesn't have to be Michael Jordan, meaning it can be different because Kareem was Kareem, and many thought he was the best ever, and Michael Jordan looks nothing like Kareem. So it doesn't have to look like the person. Patrick Mahomes looks nothing like your GOAT, Joe Montana. Patrick Mahomes looked completely different than Joe Montana.
Yeah, because Patrick Mahomes ain't a GOAT. He's already lost 2 Super Bowls. What GOAT?
He very much could end up being the GOAT. I mean, I'll give it to you now. He's still got 7-8 years to make a case for it. Losing doesn't make you not the GOAT, in my opinion.
In my case, when you talk about Joe Montana was 4-0 in the Super Bowl, 11 touchdown, no picks.
Spectacular.
Highest quarterback rating ever for a Super Bowl quarterback. He won 2 with Jerry Rice, 2 without Jerry Rice. We've seen Patrick Mahomes play 2 awful Super Bowls, and his numbers aren't great in the Super Bowl.
But I'm not going to argue that because you
That's
can't.
all I'm
but
saying.
what I'm saying is I don't go based off simply a Super Bowl. This is why y'all want to put Eli Manning in the Hall of Fame because he had 2 solid games in the Super Bowl.
If that was the case, then Dan Marino would be the GOAT, all right? Because he didn't go to the Super Bowl.
Some people believe because he's the pure talent.
No, it's about winning. You got to win. Come on. Marv Levy went to 4 straight Super Bowls as a coach.
Leave that man be.
No.
Leave that man be.
No.
Marv Levy be minding his own business. And you can Marv Levy, Tom Izzo, and who else is it? Just be minding their own business. Oh, what's Rob G? What's the cornerback for the 49ers that dropped the interception against
Shaquille Tart or what?
No, nobody knows Shaquille Tart. All I know is Beef Tartar, and you always bringing him up. Minding his own business.
Well, because he helped Matthew Stafford get that illegitimate championship. I'm just saying.
Boy, you act more. You bring up illegitimate more than Maury Popovich.
All right.
You bring up
Maury Popovich?
Maury
Popovich. What's the man, Povich? Greg Popovich. Y'all know Greg Popovich, brother? Don't be screaming who like y'all know who I'm talking about. It's only one Maury P.
Maury Povich had a TV show for 25 years.
Don't make me run out of here like the camera said I wasn't a daddy.
877-99 on Fox, 877-996-6369. And last year, you remember when Draymond was campaigning for Defensive Player of the Year?
He was out there begging a little bit.
He begged.
Come on, Draymond. If you're going to get it, you get it. You ain't got
Mobley got 35 votes. Dyson Daniels got 25, and Draymond got 15, and he begged, and he told everybody, look at me, I should be the Defensive Player of the Year. So much for the new media. He got it wrong.
Boy, I'm telling you.
Do you think Wemby could sweep?
So this new kid, Rob Parker's tearing up the columns. So what? New media, I can't stand him. I heard he said if he's writing, he's ripping. Who's this guy think he is? He only been covering this since 1986. It's 87 right now.
Do you think Wemby could sweep all the awards this season? And is it too easy to say he has GOAT potential? We'll continue this conversation next with you.
Rob Parker. I don't want to hear about no Rob Parker.
It is. They said that during that time.
They did.
You know they did. It's the
now you are
couple.
them.
Fox Sports Radio, Rob Parker, Kelvin Washington on a TV theme song Thursday. And you know what you need to do. Stick and stay. Knows it's Wemby. too much talent. They're getting healthier. If they get their – can they make a run in this division? Absolutely. And my pick, Rob G, before the season started, because he always says do I pick the Packers every year? No, but I picked the Packers this year.
Mm-hmm.
And that was before the Micah Parsons trade, right? Because wasn't that right before the season? Remember, I think I had picked the Packers.
I think you did.
Right? I did before. And then they got him. So, and I picked the Baltimore Ravens. Like you. You picked the Ravens,
Yep.
but I think you picked who'd you pick? The
Lions. Ravens, Lions.
Yeah, like he's talking about me, and every pick is the Lions and the Tigers and the Pistons.
I picked the Mariners. I picked the Mariners. Mariners, Dodgers was my World Series pick. See, I keep it real, son. I don't mind picking against them. And the problem with the Lions is now they're 15-2, the 21 carried 21-4, meaning they don't really lose. And since I've been a part of this show,
no, what are you talking about? You don't count playoff losses?
I'm talking about regular season.
No, I'm talking about the playoff loss. You don't count those?
No.
Okay.
I mean, they can. I'm saying regular season when we count them, we do our.
I count the postseason losses.
And even if you do that, that's a lot. Okay, so they're 21-5, Rob. And I got to include a win, so they be 22. So my point is, they don't be.
Whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
All right, my point is that I'm serious. I think the Ravens can make a run, and I don't flip flop. I'm sticking with my Super Bowl pick, but I don't think if they can get it going and get in the playoffs, I think that they could still make a run if they get everybody right, if everybody's healthy, if guys play. They don't have to play to their resumes. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Play to their abilities. Because they weren't doing that when the season first started. Am I crazy?
You're crazy light. And the only reason why I'm not going full-blown crazy is because of Lamar Jackson. And he's just that much of a difference maker that if it came down to a game or two they needed to win, he's just that good that he can win a game or two to make them win the division or at least, find some wild card spot, get in there. And then from there, you let the chips fall where they may, and again, he's just that good. So that's why I'm not going to say you're full-on crazy. I will say, however, I just don't like what I'm seeing from them as a total unit. Defensively, they've gotten better, but, they're not where they should be, where we all kind of thought they would be with the guys. If you look at the back names on the back of the jersey, they're not where they should be. Derrick Henry, surprisingly, you thought when Lamar Jackson would go out, they would kind of what San Francisco's been doing. They said, all right, Purdy's out, this guy's out, whole receiving group's out. We're going to rely on McCaffrey. He's been getting the ball like crazy. That's not the case. Derrick Henry, he's got a couple of touchdowns because they were right there at the red zone, but he's not going crazy. He's not getting $120, $140, $150, 30 carries. We're just going to ride the horse. It's not been that. So I don't know what they are right now. I don't like the total team as a whole. But again, the only reason why I'm giving you crazy light is because Lamar Jackson in his prime right now is just that good that if he matches up against the right team and needs to win this game to win the division or a wild card spot, it will be very hard for me to go against him, depending, as long as it's not like one or two teams, because he's just that good and he's that unique that it's hard to game plan for him.
Yeah, I just think like their roster and their talent is you picked them for a reason.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, and they haven't played up to their potential. You got plenty of time to get there, is what I'm saying. It's a long season. We saw them last year, Rob G. I want you to read out the schedule too, what's coming up, but. Remember, they lost the first. They were 0-2, and most teams that start 0-2 don't make the playoffs.
We both win.
And we were like,
they're
going to make the playoffs. Right, exactly, both of us. They won 7 of the next 8, and that's what I'm saying. With Lamar coming back, I can envision that.
That's not crazy. I said he's that good. I mean,
give us a schedule, Rob G, and let's see how it lines up.
Well, in order for them to make the Super Bowl, like you have them win the Super Bowl, they got to make the playoffs first. In order to make the playoffs, they got to get out of this 2-5 hole they dug themselves in. But this schedule shapes up very, very well if you were believing.
Shoot, the division alone is easy.
So Thursday against the Dolphins. Dolphins are not very good.
No.
Okay, so there could be a W right there.
Then they get the mini bye, right? Because you play Thursday, you got 10 days for the next game. They travel to Minnesota, but J.J. McCarthy so far has only played one good quarter.
Yeah, that's winnable.
In his NFL
that's
career.
Winnable.
Okay, then it's in Cleveland. Dylan Gabriel's nothing to really get excited about. It's at home against Justin Fields or Tyrod
That's what I'm
Taylor.
saying.
In the
You look at those right there. There's
Let's say they lost one of them.
So then they're at home to Joe Flacco. Now, they might be plucky because the Bengals suddenly got an offense, but it's at home.
But it's still winnable.
Right?
It's not like, ooh.
Then it's at home against Aaron Rodgers and the Steelers.
Right.
So both of the two tougher games are at home.
Mm-hmm.
Then after that, then they go to Cincinnati and they close it with Bengals, Patriots, Packers, Steelers. So that Week 18 game with the Steelers could ultimately determine the division.
He got 3 or 4 theme songs. This is the real Fox Sports Radio.
It's a good one, though.
Oh, it is. I can't lie. Days go by. Monty, it don't sound like that. Fox Sports Radio, I cover Rob and Kelvin. On the TV theme song Thursday, we got the college kids, Mark Gunnels, coming up. We'll do that, talk a little college football in just a bit. And also Shop Talk coming up in about 20 minutes or so. We'll see what Rob G cooked up for us. For over 40 years, Tire Rack has been helping customers find what the right tires and for how, what, and where they drive, ship fast and free. Backed by free road hazard protection with convenient installation options like mobile tire installation. TireRack.com, the way tire buying should be. All right, 877-99 on Fox. Taking calls. Draymond thinks Wemby can win all the awards, most improved, MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, and also could be in line to be the GOAT. What say you? Who we got?
And Coach of the Year. He left that one out.
Any other years I'm thinking about? What else other years?
Mark in Sacramento. You're on the Odd Couple, Fox Sports Radio. What's up, Mark?
What's going on, Rob and Mr. Washington? How you guys doing today?
Yo, doing good, Mark.
I want to address something real quick. Joe Montana was better than this dude we see, this guy they call him a GOAT. You know why? He didn't have to. He didn't. This dude, Mahomes. He didn't have to run away from Lawrence Taylor and Ronnie Lott. They would have knocked the Kermit Frog voice out of him.
If you push him, it's a 15-yard penalty and 4 new downs.
Exactly. And you can hit him back then. You can hit him. So,
nobody wants to hear that, though, Mark. Go ahead. What you got?
I know. Real quick, Draymond, he can't win them all. They're not going to give him all of them. And this GOAT thing, well, again, you know how I feel about GOATs. There's still a ball-head shoe salesman and a guy who scored 100 points and a guy named Kareem Jabbar. Nah. And a guy who's played 22 years who's still playing. So I'm not that GOAT thing. I don't get too caught up in that, Rob. That's the way I look at it. I don't think he's going to make it either. I think he's going to have bad feet.
There you go.
Y'all just thinking he's going to have bad feet out the blue. Okay.
Calvin in Indianapolis. Naptown. You're on the Odd Couple, Fox Sports Radio. What's up?
This is absolute the best show in history in life. I love you guys. I drive home from work and I listen to y'all every day. And it's good to have a namesake, because there's not too many Kelvins because the L makes the difference.
Yeah, hey, listen, everybody calls me your name anyway, include my own family. So
Yeah.
Mama Dub call me Calvin.
Yeah, yep. I do agree that Mark Wembley's going to be an impactful player. I don't think he's going to be the GOAT, but I think he's got a shot at winning a couple of awards. I just see something different in him. I know he's tall like Manute Bow and all them, but I think he may pull from that and be a very impactful player. As far as him being the GOAT, I doubt it. And then also, I just want to comment on Montana. There's not nearly enough talk about him.
I know.
There's not, because he was in an era where the quarterbacks wasn't protected like they are now, and he went undefeated in the Super Bowl.
I know. His numbers are great. No, but I'm just saying. But people,
are great.
Yeah, people.
And he won without Jerry Rice too. So that's
twice,
another thing.
right?
Yeah, so that's another thing. You can eliminate that because his career didn't go down because he left.
Yep. All right. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Joe Montana is in my group of people. I'm not gonna argue. If
No,
you
but
say
people
Tom
have
Brady,
always,
if you
people
say
have always
Montana,
said like Brady and Mahomes, and it's like Montana's not even in the conversation.
And I'll give you one more name. If you said somebody said I just think it was John Elway, I'm not gonna argue with you either.
Jeremy in Orange County, you're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What's up, Jeremy?
Hey, Rob, so on this topic with Wemby about him not lasting, I kind of agree with you, and I want to hear what you guys have to say about this. So I was watching the game against Dallas, and, for a big man, he's great, all skill. We all know all good, all Gucci. But he dribbles the ball so much, and I want to call it 3 times with these pesky defenders, doing their job, playing defense, getting up under his legs, trying to get the ball and guard him, man up above the three-point line. And he fell at least 3 times on the ground, either for a loose ball or by getting fouled. And you could tell it visibly hurt him. Like, he got up slowly, but it hurt him. Like, I don't know, he could be built like that. All these dudes going to be up under his legs constantly.
I know.
So they're going to be up under his legs, all right. Going to be dunking all over him.
All right. Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, no doubt. Thanks for the calls, everybody.
Thanks for the kind
kids.
words every time. I'm sorry. I'm never. It never gets old.
Never lost on us. College kids, Mark Gunnell's on the way right now. Monty Bolaño is going to get you set on what is trending. Hey, Monty.
All right, guys. So we've got Lamar Jackson back. We've got Week 9 of the NFL kicking off.
And we got a fumble already,
yes,
right?
we do. We started things off on 1, 2, 3 and out, actually, for the Ravens on their opening drive for Miami. They got a field goal, but as you just mentioned, a fumble forced by the Ravens, recovered by the Ravens, and they're already in the red zone looking to score and very close to scoring as we speak for the Ravens, who right now are losing 3-0, but still early in the first quarter. They're literally knocking on the door. It is 2nd and goal for Baltimore after forcing that fumble. In other NFL news, Cardinals quarterback Kyler Murray, he's slated to start Monday night against the Cowboys. He has missed the last 2 games with a foot injury. Texans wide receiver Nico Collins has cleared concussion protocol. He's going to start Sunday against the Broncos, but Bengals quarterback Joe Flacco was limited in practice today because of his shoulder injury. In college football, Nebraska and head football coach Matt Rule have agreed to a 2-year contract extension that goes through 2032. As for Texas quarterback Arch Manning, he practiced today, but he's still in concussion protocol. The 20th ranked Longhorns host number 9 Vanderbilt on Saturday. In the NBA, the Board of Governors approved the $10 billion sale of the Lakers from the Buss family to Mark Walter. Right now in the NBA, the Magic are on top of the Hornets 83-71 halfway through the 3rd quarter. Late in the 1st quarter, the Bucks are edging the Warriors 20-19, and the Thunder have a 20-15 lead over the Wizards. The Thunder are 5-0 to start the season. On the ice, the Flames are up on the Senators 2-1 late in the 2nd period, and the Bruins have added another goal. They're on top of the Sabres 2-0 also late in the 2nd period. Back to you guys.
Monty, thank you.
You're
Appreciate
welcome.
it. Keep you updated on the score of this game. It's the Odd Couple, Rob and Kelvin, on a TV theme song Thursday. And aches and pains can sneak up on you during the holiday hustle and bustle, and Aleve can help you forget the pain and make happy memories instead with just one pill. Aleve provides up to 12 hours of body pain relief so you can keep it moving, use as directed. And right now it's time for college kids.
All right.
College kids.
Thanks, Mary. Appreciate
it. College kids. About to talk some football, college football. Bent with Mark Gunnell.
Why don't we have that?
That was good.
Thank you. I tried.
Okay, here we go.
Yes, it is college kids. Mary,
I'll
sure
just
we'll
keep the
find
beat going in the background. Ready?
at some point.
Go,
All
Rob
right,
G.
let's go. So it is college kids here on the Occupable Fox Sports Radio, where we talk a little college football. And this week, we're talking about the Big Ten with none other than the man, the myth, the legend himself, sports media personality, Mark Gunnels. Mark, what's up, man?
Mark.
Hey, how you guys doing?
We're good. You causing any more controversy on WNBA stuff?
No, I'm gonna chill out on that at least until next spring.
All right. Just checking in.
All good.
Let's get it started. Oh, what we got?
All right, guys. So Mark's got 3 very hot takes, all related to the Big Ten. So let's get started. You guys tell me.
And we do need to say that the Ravens did score.
They did score.
So
yes.
Mark Andrews, he can't catch that one.
Shut
huh?
up. Shut up. Wait.
Are you still playing the
snap.
imaging underneath?
The music is here
what
now.
What are we doing?
Here we go. Keep it rolling now.
My
No,
gosh.
stop it. Let's go.
All right, so here we go. Mark's got 3 takes. Let's get started. Take number 1. Penn State, we all know, got a coaching vacancy right now. James Franklin got fired a couple weeks ago. And Mark says that if they're smart, they're going to bring in the Mizzou head coach, Eli Drinkovich, and his quarterback, Bo Prabula, as you guys remember, was the backup at Penn State before he transferred. Mark, explain yourself.
Yeah, I think this just makes a lot of sense if you're Eli Drinkwitz. You're at Mizzou. They've been in the SEC for about 15 years now, but they're not looked at as that top dog in the SEC. They're always kind of like in that middle, we want to be elite area. You know, they won 10 games the last 2 years. They're 6-2 right now. They just can't get over the hump. You go to Penn State, go to the Big Ten. You could bring your quarterback there who's already familiar with Happy Valley. I think it just makes a lot of sense.
Hey, I don't think you're going to graduate with this. This is sophomoric. All right.
Back to school. Back to school.
We're having some issues here, but anyway. Mark, here's the issue. You just said it. Missouri's a also ran program, right? I mean, I did go to Mizzou. I'm sorry. Call them the school.
How many colleges did you go to?
I went to Mizzou. I did.
This is your 7th college that you've mentioned since I've known you.
I went to Mizzou. I got a certificate for a multicultural management program I went through at Mizzou.
Okay.
But anyway, and you want to bring the quarterback back. He lost his gig. Yeah. He lost the job. They didn't change quarterbacks because he was great and they just liked the other guy better, Mark. He lost the job because guess what? He got beat out of the job. I'm sorry.
That's sophomore. Back to school. Back to school. Echoing some of the sentiments of my guy here. Essentially, one thing they don't want to do is go backwards.
Right.
The whole point of all this is moving forward and trying to progress. You can't bring a kid, have a kid, lose the kid, bring the kid back. You can't do all that. So I get your sentiment. I think they're going to have something creative, and I think they have a really good hire in mind, at least a name or two bigger than that.
Penn State.
Because this is Penn State. It's a bunch of money. And for you to let them go and be paying money, be paying a couple $100 million for a new facility, you did a little research. They got somebody in mind.
Sorry, Mark. Our couple don't know ball. It's okay. All right. Topic number 2.
Don't be laughing at hard, Mark.
I think we got the imaging ready, so this segment's going to be real good the rest of the way.
Now. We bike.
All right. Mark says that the winner between Fernando Mendoza, quarterback of Indiana, and Julian Sayin, quarterback Ohio State in the Big Ten Championship, if and when they meet each other, will ultimately win the Heisman. Mark, tell us why.
Yeah, I think this is pretty clear. I mean, you look at the odds. Depending on the sports book you're looking at, these guys are 2 of the top 3 favorites right now. We're late in the season. We're about to be in November. And you look at both their team schedules, this is going to happen. They're both going to run the table. They're going to meet each other for the Big Ten championship game. And the last day for voting for the Heisman is 2 days after the Big Ten championship game. So I don't see how this game does not decide who ends up winning the Heisman between these 2 quarterbacks.
You're finally graduating from college.
Hey.
Yeah, Mark, I think your roadmap and the way it's figuring out right now does make a lot of sense, and it probably would come down to that game, of course, unless there's some upset leading up to that. But it does look like they're on a collision course and probably will determine the Heisman.
You're graduating. Yeah, I think they're going to be right there at the end, and of course they should both be nearly undefeated or have great, whether it be a loss or so. But I think both of those teams, and you're looking at Fernando Mendoza, going to have the advantage of kind of the surprise element. Nobody, Indiana being further than we expected them to be. Ohio State's we can run through. They got 5 quarterbacks in the league right now. So I think the surprise element of that. So it'll be a big game. Everybody will watch it, and it really comes down to the SEC and the Big Ten. So those are essentially the only 2 conferences that matter in college football. So I'm with you on that.
All right, last one. College kids talking Big Ten college football with Mark Gunnels, sports media legend. Mark, says that the 3 best teams in the country, surprise, surprise, it's a Big Ten segment, all reside in the Big Ten Conference. The Ohio State, Indiana, and the Oregon Ducks. Tell us why, Mark.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty fitting. You know, I was coming up with my last topic here, and I was like, you know what? You guys know I've been high on Oregon, and I still am. You know, they lost to Indiana in Eugene. It was a tough game. But we were just talking about how Indiana has Fernando, right, and then Ohio State. We're just talking about these 2 teams. And the third team, I'm not buying none of those teams at the top in the SEC. I like Oregon over all those teams, and I still think Oregon, at the end of the day, will be in the national championship game, but they won't be in the Big Ten championship game, ironically.
If it's on me, it is, then that's sophomore.
Back to school.
I'll give you 2 or 3, but you have to put one of the SEC teams in there just because you got to put Texas A&M or even
I was going to say Texas A&M, they don't count.
Yeah, Ole Miss might have something to say. Lane Kiffin might finally do something he's been trying to do for the last 15 years and have some say in that. You're not far off. You want to say they're the top 3 or 4 or 5, those 3 teams? I'm with you on that. But I think an SEC team would have something to say, especially considering the competition that they have to play week in and week out.
Yep. And I think, again, sophomoric.
Back to school.
Mark, just the idea that you think this is just all based on just, like the abilities of teams or strategic, and there's no way they're going to leave the SEC out of that. And act like their brand of football ain't good. So I don't think that's going to happen. I think that I get your point, but I don't see them. I think you have to put one of those SEC.
About to be a 7th-year senior, brother.
Yes. All good. Hey, Mark, all good. Hey, Mark, I saw a picture of your son on IG. It was a real nice picture of his son. How old is he now?
Yeah, he's 5, but he turns 6 in January.
That's unbelievable. Man.
That's your only kid?
Yeah.
Yeah, yep, only kid, yep.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
I'd say I'm team 3 over here. I was trying to get Rob G to catch up. Rob G wouldn't catch up.
You got a big 3, okay.
Yeah, and I've been practicing for 40 years.
Yeah, you've been practicing. We just need you to land a shot.
Throwing up bricks.
Throwing up all these bricks. Can you score a touchdown already?
You sure it's bricks or air balls?
Man, the entendres in there.
I'm just
so
saying.
Many
All right, hey, Mark. Thanks, Mark.
Appreciate you, Mark.
Appreciate you, buddy.
Hey, appreciate you. You got a couple weeks.
All right, brother. No doubt. Good time with the college kids. All right. Rob G's cooking up something for Shop Talk. We'll find out what it is. It's the Odd Couple, Fox Sports Radio.
They're saying the season that this young man is putting together makes Saquon's 2024 season look like junior varsity. Jonathan Taylor of the Indianapolis Colts, I know Danny Downs does all the headlines, but is having a phenomenal first half of the season.
You just said the only thing that matters. What you just said tells you all.
You know
need
what?
to know.
Let me finish the setup,
Go
Rob,
ahead.
before you get to your point.
Just
Jonathan Taylor.
You couldn't even help it.
Ran for another 153 yards on Sunday. Had another 3 touchdowns in their blowout win over the Titans. Entering Monday night, Jonathan Taylor currently leads the NFL in rushing yards, rushing touchdowns, scrimmage yards, scrimmage touchdowns, rush yards over 10 yards, rushes over 20 yards, fourth quarter rushing yards, rush yards after contact, and missed tackles forced, which is a long way of saying that he is getting a ton of MVP love both inside the Colts locker room and outside amongst NFL fans. And something tells me, Rob, that you think that this whole thing is a waste of time.
I got news for everybody listening. Is this on? Voting for Jonathan Taylor for MVP is like back in the day voting for Ross Perot. Don't waste your vote. You know what? You might as well go up to the top of the Penobscot building in Detroit and throw it off. It's the same thing. And Rob G he couldn't even help it because he had to give you the news and tell it to you the right way. What'd he say? Guess who's getting all the headlines? It's all about Danny Dimes in the year. Oh, my God. Because it's always about the quarterback. It is. That's where we are. If Saquon Barkley couldn't get a sniff last year, good luck, Jonathan Taylor, because it ain't going to. Saquon almost broke the record, right? Didn't play the last game, had a chance, and he still, despite how well he played, there was no rally cry for him. The last time a running back, won an MVP, Moby Dick was a guppy. It's been forever. Right?
Mm-hmm.
A long time. That ship has sailed. Maybe they need to just change the name of the award and make it for the best quarterback on the best team or whatever you want to call it.
Yep. I agree with that.
Because it is not going to go. The quarterback position is so important to the football team that without a quarterback, you have no. I don't care what your running back is doing. Without a quarterback, guess what? You're going nowhere.
The only thing I'll push back on that is I do think some of the quarterbacks are having success throughout history because of the running back. So you look at some of the guys you would say, well, this person had a really good year. Well, Danny Dimes, is he Danny Dimes if Jonathan Taylor isn't the threat that he is?
Give
what I mean?
Give me the running back that the Packers had when Aaron Rodgers won 4 MVPs.
Aaron Rodgers is, you've heard me say many times, one of the most talented, if not the most talented.
But I'm
not knocking it.
I'm just
you
saying. You
name the top of the guys. I'm talking about middling guys who've won MVP. Meaning if Danny Dimes was to win this year.
Well, he ain't winning, but go ahead.
That, you had running backs. Like Kurt Warner was insane, but he also had Marshall Faulk, which is why Marshall Faulk won one and he won one.
But Kurt
is great, but I'm saying the ability you came into that game as a defense like, shoot, Marshall Faulk, do we stop Kurt? It was like, what the heck do I do? And having an Edgerrin James helps a Peyton Manning. So I'm just saying the idea that just having the quarterback, as if Jonathan Taylor, as if LT didn't help Rivers.
But my point is, if you're a team and you don't have a quarterback, guess what you're not doing?
Fox Sports Radio, Odd Couple, Rob Parker, Kelvin Washington on a TV theme song. Thursday, shout out to Mark Gunnels, just joined us. We did College Kids. It was a good time there. If you missed it, go check out the podcast as always. And if you missed it, like I mentioned, the podcast, you can catch it because Rob G's going to work on it. Just search Odd Couple wherever you get your pods, and right after the show, it'll be up. Plus, you'll get a condensed version, a best of version. Please rate it 5 stars, share it, like it, all that good stuff. Go check out the podcast.
Talk to Mr. Ed. Well, yakety yak the street and waste the time a day.
Okay.
But Mr. Ed will never speak unless he has something to say.
What's that?
A horse is a horse.
What else? What else?
And you're talking to a horse.
Somebody had to be
They're
high as heck when they made this.
Talking horse.
The
well, listen
fame-
to this.
I was too early.
I am Mr. Ed. In the 60s,
Yeah.
people were on everything. That's why these crazy shows, Sigmund and the Sea Monster, HR Puff and stuff. You start looking at these shows.
No, they were on some stuff.
Talking horse, all this. They were on stuff, and they sat around and came up with these crazy shows.
You ain't got to convince us. The Talking Mr. Ed, yeah. Well, then again,
the Monsters.
One of the show we had in the 80s that you still to this day can't say his name right. It was one of the clues for Tysher's Tower Trivia last week. An alien.
Alf?
Alf? You did it better that time.
It's Alf, ain't it?
Put an L in there?
Alf.
Alf.
How do you say it? Let me hear it.
Alf.
Okay.
You're saying Alf.
It's like when he said that the Dodgers committed an error.
An error? What did I say?
A whole era? Did they commit a whole era?
Did I say
Like
that?
how long was the era? It was like a
era.
20-year era?
ERA?
Yeah.
The Dolphins committed an error.
Error.
Whatever.
With that being said, Shop Talk. Ain't nobody.
That's right. It is Shop Talk here on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio segment where we talk about something that happened outside of the world of sports. This week's topic comes to us courtesy of my arch nemesis on YouTube, Monsi Bolaños.
Wow. I didn't know you guys
I got
were
a
beefing.
text about her when I was coming in saying, hey, Monsi brought candy for everybody. I was like, oh cool.
She did.
I bet
Monsi's
you she
nice.
brought
You know
all
what I
the
mean.
worst
You
flavors.
got a text that I brought
I
candy?
promise you, she brought all the worst flavors that nobody wanted.
Shots
it's going to
fired.
be very disappointing.
That's cap.
But to my surprise, she brought all the good stuff.
She did.
And you
I
know
was
what?
very
Straight
impressed.
cavities.
The big one that I had to have is the Three Musketeers. Yes.
So you're the one keeping them in business.
Yes, I love the
Literally.
Three Musketeers.
So it got me thinking.
Okay.
What is the best or the worst candy that people give out on Halloween?
The
Mary,
goat
you wanna
for
start?
me.
Go ahead.
The goat is Snickers. It's just the goat.
I don't know.
No, it's the goat. No, there's no.
I don't hate it.
It's
I
the
like
goat.
it.
No one hates it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I don't know if I would. I think I prefer Twix.
Nah.
I think if
Twix
you
is
put both
good.
in front of me, I think I'd take the Twix.
How you feel about Twix is high. I mean, Snickers. Like, yeah, I'm not mad at that.
Right. Like, I'm not mad
Mix
at
it up.
You're right. Snickers is solid. Like, I'm not upset about it. But I think I would take a Twix.
Okay.
But if you're gonna have one for the rest of your life, every day it'd be a Snickers.
I know. I think it'd be a Twix.
Yeah, whatever. I used to like you. I don't even. Go ahead, Roger.
I'll tell you what. This is important because it's Halloween specific.
Candy corn.
That is the worst. Well, no, Smarties I think is the worst one. I don't think people actually.
No, it's not.
I don't think people give out candy corn anymore.
Yeah, I'm gonna ride
Candy
with you on
corn's
the
nasty.
Smarties.
But
what was I doing as a kid?
I
Like
gave out cream style corn at my house. Does that not work?
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, Roger.
But for the best one, and this is because it's very important.
Okay.
The one you would buy the regular size at like Walmart or Target tastes different than the Halloween minis that
Reese's.
you get. Reese's mini peanut butter cups that you get for
In
Halloween,
the gold joint.
yes, are the best.
They fell off. They switched the formula. They got cheap. The circa the 90s and early 2000s
You let
one,
that
I'm
go.
with you.
Really?
That's real.
You are the king of not letting stuff go, Rob.
Well, that's a whole nother
Yeah,
level.
that's another story.
I
Go
still
ahead.
ain't going to El Polo Loco. I'll tell you that
Yeah.
right now,
And-
Rob
and
G.
it hasn't
It's only been 4 years.
It
Rob
hasn't
G.
been since.
And I'm not going to the
I'm
vending
not-
machine over there because they've raised the price on that
No,
too.
they charge us. You know what? And here's the other thing. What is it? $1.10.
25 or something over there, yeah.
Plus, they charge you if you use your debit card like another
Another
fee.
10-cent surcharge.
Really?
yeah.
Wait, I never
Yes.
noticed that.
I never noticed
And
that
you
either.
know what? At iHeartMedia,
Oh, we know,
iHeartRadio in New York,
25 cents.
they charge 25 cents in Manhattan for a can of Coke, a 12-ounce Diet Coke. Why are we paying $1.20 in Los Angeles?
I can't argue with you on that one.
That
Yeah, I
was
don't
25 cents and $1.20?
What? Okay, it's to me, 125 ain't bad. Why are they just give it to you at that point? 25 cents. They better off just saying, hey, everybody, we got some Cokes in the
for
fridge.
somebody to do the actual work. All right, go ahead.
Mary Mac, where you at?
Where are you?
I'm a chocolate person, so I'm low-key the wrong person to ask because I'm going to say Reese's on top.
I'm not mad at that. I think, by the way, that is the number one. They did a survey.
And it's
all that.
black and orange, like it fits the theme.
Love Reese's.
But which one's the worst?
Twizzlers.
I'm gonna
Red
say
Vines.
Twizzlers.
I hate Twizzlers and Red Vines.
Didn't you bring Twizzlers?
I don't. If I did, that's why they're here.
Yeah, see,
I'm
Monty was
a
gonna bring the
Milky
worst
Way
ones.
too. I like Milky Way.
So you're the guy who just likes nothing really in there.
No.
Just Milky Way and Three Musketeers.
I don't want any
Rob,
nuts.
I don't want.
I
I don't want a lot of substance with anything.
Yeah,
I don't want
give me
I
anything.
want surface level.
What is
Nougat,
it?
nougat.
Almond Joy.
Almond
no.
Joy, those are
Almond
good.
Joy's fire.
No.
Yeah, I like an almond joy.
Almond Joy kind of slap.
No.
Yeah, they do.
You gotta get old though. When you get older, it hit.
Well, ma'am, Rob should be the connoisseur.
But he's like Milk Dud, you know, like what is it? What's
Man, she called you
the?
the old lemon head.
Rob,
Milk
you got a
Duds.
Werther's in your pocket? Are you at that age
Werther's.
yet?
Oh wow, do I have
No,
a
he got the
Whatchamacallit?
strawberries and cream
Strawberry
little ones.
one.
Chico stick.
When I leave the house, I have to put a hard candy in my pocket.
Yeah.
You got a
What's
hard
the candy with like? Is it called Whoppers?
Yes,
Yeah,
you are a
Whoppers.
Whopper. You're
He
a
is.
you're a raisinette.
Yeah.
What?
You like raisinets.
Definitely
Yeah,
Raisinette.
well, definitely. Raisinets, I mean, that's good for your system.
Yeah,
Look
no,
at
no.
that.
Out
You
trash.
don't like Raisinets?
I
That's a
don't like
70-year-old
Raisinets.
answer.
No, I don't
You're
like
70 for that.
Would you
I'm
stop?
not mad at Reese's.
He's
I'm not
even
mad at
75.
Snickers. I'm gonna tell y'all a sleeper,
What's a sleeper?
and I'm looking at put the camera on me.
It's always on you.
Can y'all start bringing back 100 grands?
No,
Oh,
we don't
no.
want
You're
100
old.
grand.
Yeah,
no,
no, stop.
Now that's a bad.
Hey,
Elijah,
Elijah,
you're 65.
Stop bringing that back.
Elijah, take
Lost.
the camera off me. Apparently, nobody felt me.
I
Nobody.
think it's not a
100
Babe Ruth.
You know, Baby Ruth is my
That's
second
nasty.
favorite. Oh, dang, Mary,
You're
we can never
old.
hang out.
What about Butterfinger?
Yes.
No,
love
Don't hit
Butterfingers.
like it used to.
It do-
but
it
I'm not-
doesn't.
I'm not mad at it.
Remember
though.
Butterfinger BBs? Those.
Yes.
Oh.
The only problem is every time I try to eat a Butterfinger, it slips out of my hand.
Stop
so it's
it.
just no good.
Look
You're
what you did.
aging with every joke.
You were right. You are. You are for sure. You are a junior mint.
What?
You're the only people who eat junior mints and raisinets and Whoppers.
Rob G, if you want a
And
hard
Milk
candy, I
Duds.
got a couple in my
I
pocket.
Yeah. Oh boy, keeping that in it. Snickers is the answer, Monty. Take that.
No.
Kit Kat.
Wake up, it's two pros and a cup of Joe, Fox Sports Radio.
You ready? Yes.
I'm Colin Cowherd. This is The Herd.
You are listening to The Dan Patrick Show.
It's the odd couple. You know what time it is.
Let's get it.
Fox Sports Radio. Bigger, bolder, and better than anyone in the game. Fox Sports Radio is the #1 sports audio network.
Diverse, fun, entertaining, and driven by the big sports topics of the day.
They had to bolster the offensive line, which they did.
You finally said something right. Congratulations.
That game was incredible. You are wrong.
You could take that trash somewhere else. Wham!
We have a very special connection with our audience, our listeners. People feel that friendship.
And I appreciate y'all, so I love it.
It's all for you. Thank you.
I'm your favorite fan.
Thank you.
love you. You're very talented. You're the best. Thanks for taking my call.
Sure.
Great show.
Thank you, Jim. You sound like Joe Pesci.
How am I funny to you?
I can't help but notice that the W-2s for the quarterback look a lot higher.
That's because we're worth it.
You gotta be kidding.
He never was an elite quarterback.
This team is unstoppable. He made the right call. You know that's right.
LeBron James is a legend.
No, he's not. He complains all the time.
You say Brady's the greatest quarterback of all time, but Eli Manning beat him twice. Wrong.
Wrong.
For 25 years, Fox Sports Radio has dominated the sports audio landscape with the biggest talent and the best programming available.
We talk sports and we have fun doing it. We talk about life.
Sports radio is where you go after the games are over, and then the discussion begins.
If the Chiefs win,
Sorry, Patrick Mahomes here. What do you mean by if the Chiefs win?
It is live. It is unscripted. No other medium can touch that.
And that's what makes it special.
Yes.
Who wants some?
Bigger, bolder, better. We are Fox Sports Radio.
Yeah.
Week 9 of the NFL has officially kicked off, and the Ravens defense wasted no time.
Fakes the inside handoff, throws complete outside the 10-yard and out to the 15. They're coming down with a first down for Miami. Ball comes loose, and the Ravens recover. A pile of Ravens heading inside the 10-yard line. It's Ravens ball after Taj Washington made the catch. Alohi Gilman with a fumble recovery.
Yeah, you just heard on 98 Rock Ravens radio network. Since then, Lamar Jackson, who is back, has thrown 2 touchdown passes to Mark Andrews. Ravens are up on the Dolphins right now in Miami, 14-3, still early in the second quarter. In the NBA, the Magic are on top of the Hornets, 99-85 with 10 minutes to go. Late in the second quarter, the Bucks have a 51-47 lead over the Warriors. And when it comes to the NHL, the Flyers are up on the Predators, 2-1. They're about to start the third period. Lightning up on the Stars 1-0, start of the third. I'm Monty Bolaños.
I've been covering this league since 1987.
Can this sports writer and this sports fan share a radio show without driving each other crazy? Now, live from the Fox Sports Radio studios, here's Fox Sports Radio's Odd Couple, Rob Parker and Kelvin Washington.
Hour number 3 on a TV theme song Thursday. It is the Odd Couple on Fox Sports Radio. Rob Parker, Kelvin Washington. Aches and pains can sneak in during the holiday hustle and bustle. Aleve can help you forget the pain, make happy memories instead. With just one pill, Aleve provides up to 12 hours of body pain relief so that you can keep moving. Use as directed. And, of course, with the iHeartRadio app, you can stream us wherever you happen to be. That's right. Catch us and all the Fox Sports Radio shows live 24/7 in the new and improved iHeartRadio app. Just search Fox Sports Radio in the app to stream us live all day, every day. And be sure to select Fox Sports Radio as one of the presets in the iHeartRadio app, so it will always pop up at the top of your screen. Rob G, let's update the football game, the Thursday night football game, Ravens in Miami taking on the Dolphins.
Yeah, it is 14-3 Baltimore, despite, I know it may not look like it based on the stats, Lamar Jackson looks a little slow, looks a little tentative, but it doesn't matter because he only gets switched his defense. That is the Miami Dolphins. 5 of 7, 74 yards, 2 touchdowns. He has 1 carry for 0 yards. And
Mark Andrews is finally catching a couple of balls.
He's got 2 touchdowns.
His favorite receiver, yeah.
Miami, again, they're down 14-3. Moving the ball pretty well.
They can't get out of their own way.
2 of 9 of 11. But they had a 4th down call, 4th and 1, false start, took back a conversion. They missed the ensuing field goal. One of the Ravens' touchdowns set up by a fumble in their own end, taken back inside the red zone.
And then what was the other play?
And
was
then
that
right now, just before we went to top of the hour update, Tua hits Jalen Waddle down the sideline for about a 35-yard pass that would have put him inside the 10-yard line.
It was nice right there. Yep. It was a nice
and it
throw.
was called back due to a phantom below the knee blocking.
I didn't like that
penalty.
call.
Yeah, but he immediately went down. It wasn't a tackle. I mean, it was like a trip.
And it was so bad that Ollie Gordon, guy committed the penalty, got into it with his coaches all throughout the sideline. We saw that on the broadcast.
Well, the coaches weren't in agreement with him. They didn't like it because, it wiped out a big play.
Instead of having 1st and goal, they're backed up to midfield. They got to punt again. So, comedy of errors for Miami, 14-3 Baltimore.
Kelvin, let me say this.
Yeah.
You know I'm moving into a new apartment, right? And I needed a new bed. Man, Wayfair is easy. Really.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
you know that.
I know. Yeah.
You just order whatever. You go through their website, seriously. And I was looking. I'm downsizing my apartment.
Mm-hmm.
Want to downsize my bed, all this stuff. So I was like, I need a new bed or whatever. Went there, found it. Ship it. You know what I mean? Free shipping, everything. So I just want to say, you know this.
Listen, the wife could be sitting right here, and she would be co-signing. Wayfair has done a lot in the Washington household over the last decade.
Right.
So.
And, it was great to have a relationship with them. And it just came right on the perfect time for me to go get a new bed and move it.
When you moving? When's the date?
The 11th, which is weird. They make me move in
middle of the month.
Yeah, I just don't even understand. They don't want.
It's actually better to move in the middle of the month.
No, but they don't want me to. I get rather than at the top of the month, but I don't think they want me to move at the first, so I'm not paying that big rent. You know what I mean? So they want the 11 days.
For you to accumulate the money?
No, I still got to pay.
Yeah.
Even though I'm moving on the 11th, I have to pay
the whole
prorated. I got to pay.
So they can get them 20
no, they get
days.
11 days of the higher rent. And then I move in on the 11th. The first 11 days of the month, I'm paying the old rate.
Oh, the higher, yeah, I'm saying, because I keep forgetting you're downsizing. Yes, you're downsizing.
You see what I'm saying?
They want them 11 days.
Rather than just saying, Rob, let's just redo it and start on the first.
We're going to get a little bit of that old still.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, give us 10, 11 days of that. That makes sense.
To them, it does. All right, Rob G., we got some news. LSU, they got to write a big check for Brian Kelly. And the governor, hello, governor, he ain't, really feeling it. He's like, wait a minute.
He said, bump anything else I got to do.
And we do have sound. Is this the governor of Louisiana? Jeff Landry. He ain't having it.
We are not going down a failed path. And I wanted to tell you something. This is a pattern. The guy that's here now that wrote that contract cost Texas A&M $70-something million. Right now, we got a $53 million liability. We are not doing that again. I can tell you right now, Scott Woodward is not selecting the next coach. Hell, I'll let Donald Trump select it before I let him do it.
Wow.
I don't know, but the Board of Supervisors is going to come up with a committee, and they're going to go find us a coach.
By the way, he also said Trump could do it. He's a winner. And he said a lot.
Unbelievable. But my thing here is I understand where he's coming from because he's talking about the AD who, fired 2 coaches and what is it, 70-something million,
for
76?
Jimbo, yeah.
For Jimbo Fisher, 76. And now what,
54, I think it is.
53 or 54?
53, 54, yeah.
dude, that's great. And he's like, remember, it's LSU, Louisiana State University. So, Rob G, stop me if I'm wrong. One of the boosters is going to pay a sizable amount, but the state of Louisiana has to pay the rest. He's a state employee. Right. And that's what he's talking about. You got a problem with this, with the governor stepping in, or how this is going to go down? Because no matter what deal the new coach gets, there will be a buyout. But I understand my language in the next buyout is not going to be $54 million. Not going to be $54 million.
That's a whole lot of money. I think the reason why I'm apprehensive is I don't mind the rhetoric of it all, meaning that he's passionate. He loves the state school. I don't know if he went there or not. I have to look that up. But, I get the passion and the fervor.
The state's on the hook.
It is on the hook. It is on the hook. And I love the fervor, and I love that he's passionate about the school and what it means to the state. The only thing I get, when you start getting a lot of politics into that, it gets a little out there. And that can get a little sketchy, because then it can become – it just can be, again, we kind of didn't play the whole thing. Some other stuff he was saying about current administration, and he went on that whole
I don't care
tangent.
about all that.
Well, the only reason why I say that, there's a reason why I say that. The only reason I say that is because currently where we are, and you know this, we talk about some of the stuff on the air, off the air, is that if you don't align with things, or if let's say your players come out and say something. Let's say they come out on their Twitter and they say something. I don't agree with the administration about something, which happens. Kids say something, they get on Twitter. It happens all the time. Every NFL draft, there's a kid who has to justify something they tweeted or something like that. So my only thing is concerns is that then it gets it can get political in that sense of ties. Like, well, if I picked you, you're my guy, and if somebody said something about me or anti-me or what I'm about, then you're my guy. So I know, but that's when, when you listen to the whole thing he said, it goes a little further than just simply like I'm passionate about the school.
It's not about being passionate. The state is
the money
on the hook
for.
If USC decides to get rid of Lincoln Riley, they have to pay the freight.
It's a private school.
All right, it's a private school. If UCLA fires somebody, they got to pay it. That's state run.
I don't like it, Rob, because you have other things to do. We got people who need better education. We got food that needs to be better. We got homeless.
We got
a whole bunch of other stuff.
And we can't do that because we're giving somebody $54 million to get lost out of the state coffers. And I'm with the governor.
You know how much money you must be bringing in that you can play 54 money? LSU
I don't care, but
is bringing in. You know how much money college football? Who's the highest paid official in most states? The college football head coach.
But I'm just saying,
so
but they're not writing those checks.
There.
But he's saying that the AD is the author of two of the hugest payouts. And I'm not doing it again. He didn't do it. He didn't stop the guy from getting hired, even though he did it with Jumbo Fisher, right? You see what I'm saying? Right. Like, he's saying the guy in charge, the AD, is the author of two of the biggest buyouts. So then you have to
fire the AD.
No,
but you get what I'm saying? Then you have to fire the AD because that is essentially an AD. All you do.
I have no problem with that.
That's fine. That's what I'm saying. But he needs to say the AD needs to be fired because all the AD in a big college.
The AD ain't going to be doing this one.
And he ain't going to be working either. Because an AD's job at a big program, if you're the AD at Michigan, Ohio State, USC, LSU, your job, who'd you hire for basketball? Maybe if it's a big school or not. But 100%, who'd you hire for football? And how did you handle a scandal?
Even at Michigan, what they do to Jim Harbaugh, they gave him a pay cut. Remember after they lost and they had that bad year and they lost. Mm-hmm. The Jim Harbaugh had to eat a pay cut. He did.
Well, he also had a pay cut because it was one of them. You got to take a pay cut because we keep putting out fires with you. So all these little fires that keep, there was always a little something going on with him at Michigan, and then obviously led to the big thing. So yeah, I don't like he can have an opinion, clearly, but I would rather let the school take care of the school. And if the school is making mistakes, schools make mistakes. School's getting it right, school's getting it right. But that's the school's business. I don't need him jumping in and wanting to control that at all. You got a lot more of other bigger fish to fry.
No, you don't.
Oh, yes, you do.
Not bigger than giving some football coach who you ran out of town and you got to write a check.
You know how American you sound?
Out of the call.
Let me tell you how American you sound.
We
care more about sports. You know how the school.
No, it ain't that. It's the money.
Without even looking, I guarantee you Louisiana schools public schools are probably the worst in the country. Haven't even looked. I guarantee you that. Some of the worst in the country. You know what they haven't still gotten out of outside of downtown? And we were just in New Orleans. They're still going through it from post-Katrina right now. The real residents, not downtown in the nice areas.
No, that's not, but it's
so
still.
my point is, bro, if
No.
we let the football take care of the football.
No,
we need
I'm
you,
not.
brother. Come fix these
I'm not
roads.
because of the record of the AD who's done it
Then
before.
fire him and get somebody else.
But my
I don't
point,
need you making a decision.
But that was his point.
Governor?
Basically, was like, Governor, you're not doing it again.
The governor,
we're not letting you do again. Work us over like a burger and fries and
That was
take our money.
$25 at Dodger Stadium?
Exactly, $24.95.
At least say it was a double burger though. You left that part out.
It was double, but still.
No, you got more stuff to do. We got roads, we got school, we got homeless, we
when
got.
I bit into that burger, there was a tail on the back end. I'm just saying.
It was just sitting there. It was a beef. It was a whole cow.
Should have been for $25. Nah, when the state's involved, at some point somebody has to be fiscally responsible to say.
Then fire the AD and bring in a new one.
I'm cool with firing the AD because you can't keep just giving away money. I always wonder about that.
By the way, guys, last season in 2024 to the 2025 season, LSU football reported $107.9 million in revenue, and after expenses, a $52.5 million surplus.
Okay.
They're doing all right.
Yeah, but I'm not giving
that
away.
could have covered the buyout.
Yeah, but
well, 1 year, let alone they about to stretch
all
it
the
out.
other sports that they have paid
yeah,
for.
but what he's saying is the bigger picture, that this AD is the author of two massive, and so we don't.
The first one wasn't totally his fault.
No, I know, but he was there, and they basically don't want.
Then you tell him to update his LinkedIn page.
He should be fired.
And and whoever the new AD is do with your job.
I don't have
that
a
would be
problem
like
with that.
That would be like the AD saying, you know, our schools and roads and homeless is terrible here. Hey, I'm voting in the next governor.
Yeah, but here's my problem, Governor. Here's the problem. We could say that on everything. You know what? No matter what. We live in California. Oh, what about the homelessness? What about this?
You ain't lying.
You can sit there, right? You can say that about any state.
Then let me do that.
Okay.
And just like you can say some ADs are choosing some terrible coaches.
No.
You know how many coaches get fired every single year that they got to buy out?
I don't have a problem with them firing them, but I'm just saying I understand why the concern is this AD has been a part of two really big payouts, and the state of Louisiana has to foot part of the bill.
How many colleges did you go to? 13?
I went to Queens College, York College, Missouri, Columbia, Southern Connecticut.
All right, so that was 12. You went to 12 colleges, and education is something that matters to you. What's the educational ranking right now, Rob G, in Louisiana?
Their highest ever, according to U.S. News and Report, 37th. So they're moving up and up.
Is that where they are now?
They're ranked. They at one point were 49, then 43rd. Now
49 out of 50?
Now they're 37.
Okay.
Doing big things, man.
That's what I'm talking about. Worry about that.
Rob G, where's Eastern Michigan on the list? I'm just asking.
It's Louisiana, the state, not LSU, the college.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Look at
Where's
you.
Southern Connecticut
Look at you.
State, Rob?
Yeah, where's
Where they
Southern
at?
Connecticut?
You know where they are?
No, where are they? They ain't even on the list.
They're number one in my heart. I tell you that. I tell you that. You can't tell me nothing.
I bet they
about
are.
Southern
We ain't gonna be able to
Connecticut.
say nothing about them. Don't
All
be
right.
trying to take shots at Eastern. I'm talking about the whole state. You want to take shots at school.
Eastern Michigan.
You acting like you getting some free to the Sugar Bowl, getting some tickets or something.
All right, 877-99 on Fox, 877-996-6369. Do you have a problem with the Louisiana governor getting involved in the LSU football coaching search? We'll continue that conversation next with you. It is The Odd Couple on the TV theme song Thursday. Rob Parker, Kelvin Washington, right here on Fox Sports Radio. Stick and stay.
Unless you want LSU to suck in the US of A, baby.
I'm here to proclaim to all Los Angeles Dodger fans and all baseball fans in Baseball America that the Dodgers are officially dead. D-E-A-D, dead. They are dead. I know people are saying, there's no way Mookie and Freddie and Ohtani's going to go out like this. They just have to win 2 games. They can win 2 games. They can turn it on and they could, start getting some hits and all that. Have you watched them? That kid, that rookie, yesterday.
He got the perfect name, last name.
Savage?
Just take out the Just call him Savage.
Savage.
He was savage.
Boy, 12 strikeouts and hitters 1 through 4, 1 for 15 with 8 strikeouts. Can I tell you, Kelvin, that 3 of those 4 hitters are en route to the Hall of Fame?
Mm-hmm.
The only guy is Will Smith, the catcher.
He's had a heck of a career.
Right, but you know what I mean.
Right.
But the other 3, Ohtani, Mookie, and Freddie, are en route to the Hall of Fame. This kid made mincemeat with them.
He did. Nobody can defend it. They can't defend it.
But I just, if you're buying into this idea that some magical switch is going to be flipped tomorrow, Friday, and all of a sudden they're going to get 10 runs and then they're going to cruise, win the next 2 games, I don't think you've watched this series at all. Because not only, and here's the saving grace, Yamamoto has been unbelievable. Yamamoto is going to pitch a no-hitter and save the Dodgers season. Kelvin, he can throw one bad pitch tomorrow, and it might cost him. That's how fragile the Dodgers offense is. Yamamoto gives up a 2-run bomb or a 3-run bomb. That's it in the game. An error, a walk, and somebody hits a 3-run bomb, and you say, that's it? That's all he gave up was the 1 home run. And the Dodgers might not be able to score 4 runs because they haven't been able to do it.
Look, the reality is you ain't lying. And you know me, I like to tell you when you're wrong. I like to yell at you. But you ain't wrong when you're right. And I think what has happened is the Dodgers starting pitching over the last month of the season prior to the postseason was a Sephora. Miss Mary Mac, it was a MAC counter. You know how the MAC counter get with the ladies, the makeup counter at MAC. You know how Sephora is with the ladies. It was a makeup that masked how bad their offense had been because they were so spectacular. Blake Snell was injured most of the year, got back into form. Yamamoto, who knows what his record would have been if he got some more run support. You know his throughout the season.
And there again is what I'm talking about.
And I'll give you that. So throughout the season, Yamamoto's record could have been, he might have been Cy Young.
He might have won 22
Seriously,
games.
And if he could get more run support. He got horrible, and the bullpen did him in so much throughout the season. Then you got Ohtani getting ready, going, and Glasnow gets back healthy. Point is, they masked the offensive woes. And one thing I've kept saying, while I picked the Dodgers, you got to at least give it to me. I kept it real. Said their offense has been terrible. They just have gotten timely hits. That's all I've said, meaning like they've been in these 2-2 games, and then they get Will Smith will hit the 1, or somebody will get a double or something, and then they'll win 3-1 or 3-2. And so I've been fully aware that the offense hadn't been great. They just gotten timely hits, which they haven't got as of recent. The reason why they're still in this thing is what you said. It's because of Yamamoto. He has been spectacular all season long, and he has to go again, and he's the guy. If there was, you could say, we're putting this entire team on your back in the whole city, it's him. He's gone complete games twice in this postseason. Might have to be thrice. And if he goes and does what he does, even if he gives up 2, you got a shot. If this were anyone else, I would be saying, man, Mary, cue up the song. It's all over. It's a wrap. But he gives them hope. And then once you get into Game 7, it's a crapshoot. Anything can happen. But he is the singular reason why I go, they've got a chance. He's been spectacular, 2 complete games. Maybe he doesn't go complete. Maybe he gives you 8. But he can do that. The offense has been disrespectful. The offense has to be offended. You look at it. Mookie was terrible this year except for the last month. Remember that? He had amazing. I think he was offensive. I think it was player of the month. Was it September of August? Up until the end, a lot of the guys hadn't been spectacular. Now is a chance to do that. But more importantly, Yamamoto is the singular reason why I still have hope.
Yonkers is a place to be. Fun living is the life for me. Land spread now so far and wide. Keep Manhattan, just give me that countryside.
Hey.
No, New York is where I'd rather stay.
Well, okay.
I get allergic smelling hay.
Okay, Mary.
I just adore Van Tail's view. Darling, I love you, but give me Park Avenue. The chores, the stores, fresh air, Times Square, you are my wife. Goodbye, city life. Green Acres, we are there. Come on, now that's a TV theme song. When you heard that song back in the 70s, you would run to your TV set. You would be like, Green Acres is coming on.
We nobody was with the 70s except you. But we do appreciate the history lesson.
Green Acres.
I'll tell you what,
Mary,
Rob.
I know you did because you knew every word.
Hearing you explain why that was such a big hit, why important it was, and how it was in the 70s, I'm reminded why you're the official spokesman for erectile dysfunction here on Fox Sports Radio.
Rob
That's
G.
a true story. It's not me making a joke.
It is.
That is. Rob Parker must be the voice of this.
Spokesperson. They ain't reach out to your boy.
They didn't reach out to Kelvin.
They ain't hit your boy
they
up.
They didn't hit Jason Smith. They didn't hit Mike Harmon. They didn't hit Ben Ballard. They said, nah.
Let's see if Rob Parker.
Why y'all got to put me on a spotlight?
Hey, man, shout out to Rugiet.
Yeah, we ain't mad at it, man. Listen, you're going to be helping a lot of people.
That's right, including yourself.
It's going to be a bunch of random babies that got born. Matt mom was 53.
All I know is the only way I would agree to be a part of it is I had to get samples. I just want you to know.
Oh, yeah.
Scott, I'm going to need the 24-pack. The 3-pack.
Oh, yeah.
Is just...
Yeah, I want to do it. It definitely worked.
What do you mean by that?
What do you
It definitely worked.
All right, 877-99 on Fox.
That's right. Don't forget to check out the YouTube. All you watching right now, shout out to you. And at some point, Rob G will do a few comments from the YouTube, all the Odd Mob. Search Odd Couple FSR, Odd Couple FSR. Like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. LSU, do you like the governor weighing in on who the next higher coach should be? Do you want to stay out of it? Do you not mind because they're using tax dollars to pay all those buyouts? What you got? 877-99 on Fox.
All right, Orlando in El Paso. You're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What's up, Orlando?
Hey, guys, what's up?
How
Listen, if you're a head coach and you're looking for a job, make sure Scott Rudart is the AD. So he can, okay? Let me start off. But anyways, I don't know if you guys know, but usually the schools protect themselves with insurances in case they have to buy out the coaches. So they don't take all the hit, too.
Well, this one, according, I'm going to say this, and we'll let you continue, Orlando, right, Rob G? Like, one of the boosters is going to pay the majority of it, but then the state is on the hook. I don't know.
It's being reported that a booster is going to cover about half of it.
Right, so I don't know,
you
Scott,
got big money.
that they don't have the insurance policy or whatever for the rest, so the state has to come out of the state coffers.
That's some big money.
Go ahead, Scott. I mean, Orlando, go ahead.
No, I see. And listen, all I'm going to say is I think people I understand the guy, the state funds the school, but politics is stay in politics and sports is sports, okay? As far as LSU, they got money down there. Listen, that tiger doesn't roar. It says, what's your direct deposit, okay? They got money down there. All
right.
No, I appreciate it. Listen, they love their football. That's what I'm saying. And Rob G just broke down all the economics, the money they made. Appreciate it. All right, on the way, we got foul. It's foul with J.R. Gamble.
J.R. Gamble still selling the Dodgers, man. I'm going to be on his head.
All right, we'll do that.
A magic switch going to happen. I ain't buying it, J.R.
You ain't buying it. We'll talk to him in just a minute. Right out. Monty Bolaños is going to get us set. Monty Bolaños is going to get us. Monty Bolaños is going to get us set. What's trending? My gosh.
Guys, hello?
Yeah, you're on.
Oh, yeah, okay, great.
And then I said, so they gonna come to me.
So who's
Let me
your
tell you,
guy?
so why you got a problem with my Skittles out here? So I gave you the best candy. Rob G was talking
So
smack.
wait a minute.
That is not at all what we were talking about.
Jason Smith?
It is Jason Smith.
My gosh, Jason, you got a whole show coming up in a minute. Jeez. Can we at least finish the last half hour of ours?
He's helping me with something. I apologize. I thought I had about one more minute. My bad.
I thought Aaron Judge was talking the back of your head. Like Rob.
No, and Jason Smith, tell him he has his own 8-hour show to be.
Yes, he does. All right, guys, week 9 of the NFL continues, and the Ravens, after getting 2 quick touchdowns and after a very weird, you guys talked about a tripping call that was given against the Dolphins while they were driving down into the red zone, nothing has really happened. Ravens are still up 14-6 with about 2.5 minutes to go in the first half. Lamar Jackson is 6 of 9 for 81 yards and 2 touchdowns. Tua Tagovailoa is 13 of 17 for 134 yards. Jalen Waddle, though, has 4 catches and 61 yards so far in this one. Other NFL news, Cardinals quarterback Kyler Murray, who's missed the last 2 games because of a foot injury, he's set to start Monday night against the Cowboys. Texans wide receiver Nico Collins, he's cleared concussion protocol, so he's supposed to start Sunday against the Broncos, as well as for Falcons quarterback Michael Penix Jr. and wide receiver Drake London. They were both limited in their practice today. 7.2 million viewers in Canada watched Game 5 of the World Series on Sportsnet, making it the most watched Blue Jays game in history in the country. When it comes to the NBA, Paolo Banchero just shy of a triple-double, 20 points, 9 rebounds, 9 assists, and the Magic defeated the Hornets 123-107. Right now, the Bucks have a slight lead over the Warriors, 65-62. Still early in the third quarter, halfway through the third, between the Thunder and the Wizards, where OKC is up 72-60. OKC has not lost to start the season. They're off to a 5-0 start. Spurs also haven't lost yet. They're off to a 4-0 start, but right now they're losing at home to the Heat 54-49 with about 2 minutes to go in the first half. Victor Wembanyama has 8 points and 8 rebounds so far. When it comes to the NHL, the Stars and the Lightning are tied at 1 apiece. 5 minutes left in that one of the third period. The Canucks and the Blues are tied at 2 apiece late in the second period. And the Rangers up on the Oilers right now, 1-0, still early in the first period. Back to you guys.
Should I just ignore you too?
Sure, go ahead. It's not my show.
No, let me turn around. You can get it back in my head. Thank you, Monty.
You're welcome.
Have a great night.
Yes.
All right. Odd Couple, Rob and Kelvin, TV theme song Thursday. Getting a new job can be so much easier with Express Employment Professionals. With Express, you'll have a local connection to the job market. Get started at expresspros.com to find a location near you. That's www.express.com, the World Wide Web. It is now time for Follow Fair.
That ball is.
It was a big week in the big leagues.
Who's up?
I don't believe it! Is it foul or is it fair? And now, from MLBBro.com, here's J.R. Gamble.
That's right. It is Foul or Fair here on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio, a segment where we go around the diamond and discuss all the biggest headlines in Major League Baseball. In order to do so properly, we got to bring in a real baseball expert. A guy who once got a text message from Aaron Judge and it said, "Hey." That's right. Sorry, Rob. None other than the man, the myth, the legend, J.R. Gamble.
I got a beef with JR right now. We got a beef.
Whoa.
We're beefing.
Whoa.
Okay. Well, it should be fun.
I'm just saying. He's buying into the Dodgers. He's saying that they're going to storm back. They all right. Don't worry about it because he picked the Dodgers. I ain't hearing it, JR. I don't care what you say.
Can I say one thing?
Yes.
There's nobody more bloodthirsty when it comes to picking games, saying who's going to win. Like, if you think that you're going to get Rob to say to you that it's not that important that he's right, I've never seen it in my life.
You ain't lying about that.
Happen.
You ain't wrong when you're right.
You already know. You already know.
You ain't wrong when you're right.
I want to be right. If we're keeping score, I want to be right. It's just that simple.
And if I'm wrong, we're never going to talk about it.
You also ain't wrong when you're right, Rob G.
All right,
the
guys.
Dodgers have life. The Dodgers have a lot of life.
What life?
We'll get into that. We'll get into that here in this segment. All right, guys. I got 3 baseball topics. Because JR's the star of the segment, he gets the first crack at every single one. So let's get to it. The Washington Nationals got themselves a new manager. At age 33, Blake Butera is now the youngest Major League Baseball manager in over 50 years. Now, despite his relatively young age, he does have 4 years of minor league managerial experience and another 3 years of front office experience with the Rays. So, JR, foul or fair to say all this hoopla about Butera's age is just a little overblown?
Fair. I mean, I haven't heard a lot of hoopla, but the facts are
this guy's been coaching at the pro level since his 20s, right? And he's won championships and done front office work, to my knowledge. So we know any manager is only as good as the team that he has. But the Nats have a lot of young Gen Z talent who probably could benefit from a younger manager and one more in tune with how the new age, players vibe. Because other managers probably are a good thing for the veterans, older managers, but for a team like the Nationals with James Woods, C.J. Abrams, a younger guy might just do the trick.
Foul.
What?
He's too young. He's teaching guys who are not that much older than he is. What do you know? I just feel like you're turning over a lot of young guys who need real guidance, right? Somebody to influence them and get them to the next level. And if this guy, he's just his resume, I get all that. He started young or whatever. There's a reason there hasn't been a manager that young in 50 years. I just think that the Nationals shouldn't be playing around with a guy hoping that he's going to turn out to be, this great manager, when in reality, if I'm one of those young players, I'm like, oh, they hired this guy so that they can dictate everything they want from the front office. That's the kind of hire it feels like to me.
It's fair. And here you are. You know who you get me mad? You know why I'm mad at you, Rob? Tony Vitello, who is the new coach of the Giants. You said, he's coming out of college. He didn't do the AA, AAA, single A, pick an A. He didn't do all that. Well, this guy did. He earned his way up. He's won championships. He's been doing it for years. Now he gets a shot. What do you want? You can't coach till you're 60? You can't manage till you're 55? I think it's fair they got to whoever this is the guy. We'll know. We'll see if he's good or not. But the fact is, if you believe he's done enough, give him a job. Give him a shot.
Give him a shot.
All right. Number 2.
They sound like people who don't pay for tickets down in Nashville.
Rob don't like new media. He don't like new managers.
Exactly.
Don't like
nothing
new.
New.
Right. All right, here we go.
New prices on food.
Don't
like
that.
Nothing.
Nope. You don't like the new $20 bill that just came out. All right. Nope. Level number 2.
Who's on that 20?
Is it Harriet Tubman?
It is going to be Harriet Tubman.
Is it
I know you don't like that, Rob.
No, I'm shocked.
You don't like black quarterbers. You don't like black leaders.
I'm shocked that that $20 bill is going to be in circulation.
No, they ain't happening to a different minute.
You know that.
Ain't going to be able to do it.
They got pushed back indefinitely.
Indefinitely.
All right, here we go. Level number 2, question number 2, J.R. Gamble with the odd couple. JR, in the last week and a half, Cal Raleigh has been named the Sporting News MLB Player of the Year and the MLB PA Player of the Year, both of which were voted on by his peers and both of which he won in a landslide. Ooh. Now, I'm not saying that you think he should win the AL MVP, but given what we know now, foul or fair to say that the Big Dumper will wind up winning the AL MVP?
Fair. But I said this a few weeks ago that the story of the MVP, it is Cal Raleigh. Like, that's how the media set it up. That's how the fans wanted to set it up. Judge fatigue is a real thing throughout the league, and Yankees hate is always prevalent among the baseball writers and voters. Rob, you know this. Is it fair to Judge, who still might win the MVP? No, but hitting 60 bombs is no joke, and the fact that Raleigh's a catcher seems to mean a lot. Right, the baseball media and the fans, so it's a great chance he will win it, and you can't cry about it because we saw this coming despite Judge's numbers being better overall, in my opinion.
Foul. And the baseball people who I respect, the writers and people who are, all say it's clearly Judge. And if you're going to do that with the WAR and the slugging percentage and all those OPS, and if you're going to say that none of those matter, okay, because that's what you would be doing, that the only thing that matters is the amount of home runs you hit, then you're going to set all of this backwards because all of the numbers support Judge like through the roof. It's not even close. And when I hear people like Tom Verducci and real baseball people who have been around for 35, 40 years all say, I don't even know what the debate is. The numbers are so outrageously in favor of Judge. If they vote Cal Raleigh, I'll be stunned that the writers have abandoned analytics.
Fair. It's fair to me because, again, baseball loves its numbers, and you can't, to me, this is the key thing. Everything you said, Rob, I get totally. Aaron Judge was phenomenal, duh. But I think when you break a record for catcher, switch hitter, and a franchise record for the Mariners. And
did he break the American League record for home runs?
No, he didn't know.
Oh, okay.
And then also you got into the you're right. And then you get into the postseason.
The other ones are phony ones. A catcher, switch hitter. That's phony.
What do you mean phony?
Baloney.
The catcher been the same. They've been playing. You know, since baseball started, there's been a catcher, right?
But before Cal Raleigh, did you know who the catcher was who had the record for most home runs?
No,
this season?
because you didn't expect catchers to do anything like that.
Nobody knew that.
Was it Mike Piazza? My guess. Go ahead. So it's fair to me. It's absolutely fair.
All right, last one. Fowler
Rob
Fair.
G, did you know that the most home runs by a switch hitter?
Johnny Bench.
No, switch hitter.
Oh, no, I have no idea.
Okay. Yeah, nobody did. But all of a sudden,
that's why Aaron Judge. Oh, for the American League, the record, because we can't say the real record because he didn't really break that one.
He broke the American League record.
It's okay. Qualifiers are fine for Aaron
Judge.
Judge.
To qualify when he want to qualify, but he don't want to qualify when he qualifies.
All right, last one. Talking World Series here. J.R. Gamble with the odd couple.
Y'all are
all right.
J.R. The Dodgers lineup has been laughably bad so far in the World Series, hitting 201 to be exact, and that's with Shohei Ohtani, Rob's favorite player, batting .319 at the top of the lineup. As a result, MLB Network's Brian Kenny, friend of the show, unless you're Kelvin, has a solution. He said, drop Ohtani down to third or fourth, let him drive in some runs, and all will be well. JR, Fowler, fair to simply say that moving Ohtani down to cleanup would fix the Dodgers' offense.
Foul. Listen. Now you have to hope the Dodgers offense fixes itself, in my opinion, right? You have to believe that baseball is what it is, the game of streaks, and the Dodgers bats went cold after that 18-inning win, and they had to pay the baseball gods back for that win in blood. And that blood is horrendous hitting and unreliable pitching. Even Shohei and Mookie have been human, but guess what? After all that, they're only down 3-2 and still have a championship.
What do you mean only down 3-2? What does that mean?
It's not a puncher's chance. They're very much in this series, and the point is 2 in a row. There's no magic lineup that Dave Roberts can put out there. He has to depend on the 3 future Hall of Famers and the defending champs to find some heart, find their strokes. Baseball's a game-to-game thing. Stranger things have happened in Mookie Betts and Ohtani getting hot at the right time. I know what Rob's saying about the momentum. But come on, if you're the defending champs, if you have this big payroll and you have these, and Ohtani this, Ohtani that, let me see Ohtani step up in Game 6.
I just say it is fair, the idea of moving him down and the idea that you got to start driving in runs. Mookie the other night in that 18-inning game came up. He couldn't knock anybody in. He doesn't have any RBIs. Here we are going to Game 6. Well, he might not. How about he might not get any this time? I mean, he could be overdue.
For me, it is foul. I actually get what you're saying, Robert. The only reason I say that is I want to give Shohei as many cracks at the at-bat as possible. Him being leading off gives him maybe an extra at-bat. So I'll leave that there. And also, if he were to be starting off 2 for 2, maybe one's a home run, maybe they start walking him. And then, dang it, I got a chance for finally maybe if Mookie can drive in a run or something. So, to me, him being there just gives us the optimal chance to at least get things started.
Gives us? Are you on the Dodgers?
No, I'm saying if I'm the Dodgers.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
The pressure's all on Toronto, fellas, by the way. I'm telling you.
Of course they are. They went and saw this team go to L.A. They should have won all 3 games. Because they had so many chances to win Game 3.
That's my point.
Yeah. No, but my point is they came to L.A., JR, and Toronto won 2 out of the 3. They were never going to win all 3. Like the idea that the series wasn't going back to Toronto, you would have been shocked. Am I right?
Game, they're in the parade right now.
Yeah, but I'm just saying the idea that they were going to win all 3.
We're going to 7. We'll see after then.
No, we're not.
Yes, we are. Yamamoto. All right, thank you, JR. Appreciate you, brother.
Yamamoto's going to get lit up on Friday night.
Yamamoto to you, too. All right, on the way, last call, 877-99 on Fox. Last call, want to get in, hit us up. Odd Couple, Fox Sports Radio.
What is that?
We are Fox Sports.
It's two pros and a cup of Joe, Fox Sports Radio.
You ready?
Yes.
I'm Colin Cowherd. This is The Herd.
You are listening to The Dan Patrick Show.
It's the odd couple. You know what time it is.
Let's get it.
Fox Sports Radio. Bigger, bolder, and better than anyone in the game. Fox Sports Radio is the #1 sports audio network.
Diverse, fun, entertaining, and driven by the big sports topics of the day.
They had to bolster the offensive line, which they did.
You finally said something right. Congratulations.
That game was incredible.
You are wrong.
You could take that trash somewhere else. Wham! We have a very special connection with our audience, our listeners. People feel that friendship.
And I appreciate y'all, so I love it.
It's all for you. Thank you.
I'm your favorite fan.
Thank
I
you.
love you. You're very talented. You're the best.
Thanks for taking my call.
Sure.
Great show.
Thank you, Jim. You sound like Joe Pesci.
How am I funny to you?
I can't help but notice that the W-2s for the quarterback look a lot higher.
That's because we're worth it.
You gotta be kidding.
He never was an elite quarterback.
This team is unstoppable. He made the right call.
You know that's right.
LeBron James is a legend.
No, he's not. He complains all the time.
You say Brady's the greatest quarterback of all time, but Eli Manning beat him twice. Wrong.
Wrong.
For 25 years, Fox Sports Radio has dominated the sports audio landscape with the biggest talent and the best programming available.
We talk sports and we have fun doing it. We talk about life.
Sports radio is where you go after the games are over, and then the discussion begins.
If the Chiefs win,
Sorry, Patrick Mahomes here. What do you mean by if the Chiefs win?
It is live. It is unscripted. No other medium can touch that.
And that's what makes it special.
Yes.
Who wants some?
Bigger, bolder, better.
we are Fox Sports Radio.
Yeah.
every show.
It was actually pretty good for a little bit. Fox Sports Radio, Odd Couple, Rob Parker, Kelvin Washington on a TV theme song Thursday. Appreciate everybody who's been hanging out with us on this Thursday. And for over 40 years, Tire Rack has been helping customers find the right tires for how, what, and where they drive, ship fast and free. Backed by free road hazard protection with convenient installation options like mobile tire installation. TireRack.com. It is the way tire buying should be. Let's get to the last call.
Go!
Last call. Who we got?
Dick in Dayton. You're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio, and you are the last call.
Got to get the stuff faster.
Sorry.
Hey, guys, I just wanted to I know you've known me from a while, but
Yes.
I have a thing to say about Cleveland sports. I've followed them for years, but this Browns team is really not what we want. It's not. The people in Ohio watch it. They need to get Stefanski. They need to get Barry. We need a new leader, like, say, Bill Belichick or Bernie, to come in there to get these people going. And as far as the Bengals, I think that they need a good defense. What do you guys think about this?
Yes. Both. Yes on both.
Yeah, yes on no on Bill Belichick, but
No, but I mean a new coach.
yeah,
you know what I
maybe
mean?
the
A
coach.
new leadership.
He's
there
a
in
good
Cleveland.
coach. It's just, I mean, listen, when you don't have a quarterback at all, like they don't know what they're doing right now, trying to figure that out. This is what's going to happen, man. And Myles Garrett, mad as heck. He had 5 sacks.
It's okay.
It's just sitting there by himself on the bench.
He decided. He said he didn't want to win a Super Bowl.
Yeah,
so he
that's
signed
true.
on.
Nah,
That's
you
what
got
he
to
said.
listen. He got
Am I
the
right?
money.
He got
You're
the
right
money,
when you say
so
what you
He
said.
said he couldn't win a Super Bowl there, but he signed a contract there. Okay, then you have
And
to
you
take
got to
your
sit on
money.
that bench and get them 5 sacks.
Exactly.
What
All
you
right.
got in the odd mob, Rob G?
Got a couple of chats here coming in. Last hour or so, a few of my favorites. 2 of them by the official mayor of the Odd Mob, none other than Sean Sacramento.
And of course, he's ripping on me. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
one of them says Rob should count USC as his 13th school, and with the co-eds he visits at work, he should also count Magic City.
Oh, good point.
So that was good.
That's
Good
not
point.
bad.
Not
This
bad.
one I didn't like, but I already told her. Damn, Monty running to the mic was the best part of the show.
What?
I'm not going to lie. I knew that was going to happen.
They saw her running to the
yeah,
mic.
'cause the way they
Sagar's
angle.
mean, and Sagar left her camera on the whole time.
Sagar's fault.
Yeah.
Sagar, what are you
Low-key,
doing?
I'm not sure she didn't do that on purpose, Rob G. You
And,
heard how loud I was screaming her name.
And the last one, the Duke of Doodah, says,
Okay.
I must say, Calvin has been looking worried all show. He must be thinking about how he's going to pay all the wise guys.
No, you know what's funny? He might have saw me trying to get that post off.
Yeah,
That's what-
see? There you go.
I tried to get this post for a little bit.
But you
The
know what
wife
he's
gonna be on
really
my head.
worried
What am
about,
I
and
worried
all
about?
Dodger fans, I'm going to have a stress reliever for you guys.
First of all, who said I was a Dodger fan?
Okay, because you are.
Okay.
For tomorrow, because everybody's worried about Yamamoto tomorrow, right? So
No,
just,
the Blue Jays fan. The Blue
this
Jays
is
fans
what you
are
should
worried.
be just repeating tomorrow to try to get you through it.
Okay.
Mr. Roboto. Double arigato, Mr. Roboto. Double. This is the new.
Rob.
That's got to be
caution.
racist.
Rob, caution.
Double arigato, Mr. What was that? How was that?
I hope he goes a complete game. 13 strikeouts.
How was that racist?
It is. You're stupid. You are a straight up idiot.
Double.
That was funny though.
Double arigato.
Wait, and what made me? I said
Mr.
something.
Roboto.
What did I say that made you think of it when you were walking out? What did I say?
You said something. I couldn't remember, but I was like right away.
As soon as I said it, you were like,
I
"You
was
remember
like-
that?" Ay, mamma.
What?
No fret.
It's like a new anthem.
Dodgers win 6-4. Push a game 7 on.
Ain't no way the
would it be
Dodgers scoring 6 runs in Toronto tomorrow.
The air is different up there. They'll be fine.
It'll be all
6-4.
done. Rob G, when we get back on Monday, you wait and see. It's going to be a show your
Hey,
ass Monday.
Just take your picture of you throwing up in your mouth. I want the picture of you throwing up in your mouth.
Calvin's got a photo in his camera already. It's baby oil and cigarettes. He's
Yes.
posting it after Game 6.
All Sunday. Can't wait.
The Jason Smith Show with Mike Harmon is coming up next.
I never miss your radio show. I never hear it, so I never miss it.
Did you hear that?